Go. Welcome. What up? What up? What up? From the Garage Hangout, live 9:00 on a Wednesday night. You know, things are changing. The last live stream we had, we said we were going to change the name a little bit, change the type of show that we were trying to do. Right? This is not just about rideshare. It's about other things and expansion and working our ways to get out of rideshare. But obviously, we're going to have some rideshare content to go along with that. Tonight, joining me right now, I've got Pascal. Pascal is in the building. Pascal, how you doing tonight, brother?
Very good, very good. All right, everybody.
All right. And then below him, we got the Beast from the West. I know it don't make rhyme. It don't rhyme, but it's okay. It's okay. You know why it's okay? Because Buddha says it's okay. Buddhalations 103. It ain't got a rhyme to make sense. We got Mr. Buddha in the house all the way out from L.A., Cali, Kakalaki, Californication. What's going on, Buddha?
What's going on? It's hot as hell out here, but we're still making it out here. As you can see, my fellow co-workers up there, he's in the Blueberry, and we out here grinding, bro.
We're going to go around the board and say hello to everybody. Steven is in the building.
Yo.
Actually,
sorry I'm late. I just left the school.
So well, Steven, let's start with you. What's going on?
Yeah.
You start your W-2 kicks back in tomorrow, right? School session?
Well, I mean, I work year round. It's just that, the work starts coming in, It's funny, people complain about certain jobs like computer techs. It seems like you're not doing anything, but the instant something goes wrong, everybody's expecting you to solve everybody's problems. So that's what it is. Yeah. Everybody's coming back and they're expecting their stuff to be working minute one, day one.
Well, I mean, isn't that how it's supposed to be? I'm not going to get an answer to that one, Buddha. I'm not getting an answer to that one in my Buddha.
What was the question?
Yeah, I says, isn't that how it's supposed to be? When people say jump,
right?
We're supposed to say how. We're supposed to say how high.
How high? Yeah.
Well, in this instance, Mr. Steven over there just tells people, hey, just unplug it, wait 10 seconds, and plug it back in. It should work.
Oh my God! Not the static chat bot reset.
Hey, look. I already have multiple teachers say, "Oh, watch now that you walked into the classroom, it's gonna work, right?" And then of course it works. And I'm like, yeah, it scared me.
Oh my God! All right.
You see a fine man like Steven walk into the room, everything got to work, huh?
Hey, pause.
Pause. You're the one that said underneath Pascal.
Pause. You know what? Let me put you next to your butt buddy there. Now you and Steven should be side by side.
Right. Now you on top of Buddha? Mm-hmm.
Well, he was on top of Omar from what I understood, but no pictures were
ever Hey, bro, wasn't he your piece of meat earlier?
Omar disappeared. Did you swallow?
Bro, I send Omar, I send Omar a link every single show we do.
So do I.
I talk to him via text message like once every 3 weeks. I mean, I know he was going through a lot of stuff with family, like a lot of stuff with family. But still, man, we got to get Omar on the show again, Omar's Omar's,
So the way that you get Omar on the show is if you take him to Wilton Manors.
Well, listen, we got a guy on our little private radio group here in South Florida that used to swear by Wilton Manors. And that's the first subject we're going to get into tonight. Used to swear by Wilton Manors. Mr. Lassie drives the same Tesla that I drive. Unfortunately, Mr. EV Blazer over here, Pascal, he's Hyundai'd out right now. He's not a Tesla guy right now. But
Yeah.
At least we got some new Tesla guys. You know.
we do have. You know what? I sent him a link for tonight too.
I still own my wall connector.
Good. I'm coming by to
Do you have
charge.
to, to put a converter on there so that you can regular cars can use it?
Right.
All right. Eric says, Vinny, I like the transparency in your recent videos. I seriously wish all gig workers were honest about their earnings and feelings or lack thereof in their videos. I appreciate that, Mr. Eric. I always try to keep it as honest. I ain't ever going to sugarcoat shit. Not a damn thing. I'm just not going to do it. It's not my way. That's why y'all haven't seen me in a week. Because I was so frustrated after last Wednesday with Uber's earnings and the CEO and their bullshit. I got a whole slew of stuff here on another screen where, you've got the report that came out about how Uber got to their profit by, dicking drivers over and dicking riders over and the pay gaps in there. I've got at least 10 stories in here, bought and paid for articles by Wall Street Journal, Business Insider, Yahoo Finance of, oh my God, Uber's base, Uber shares should be $100. That should be their baseline, blah, blah, blah. They've never broken $100, but I digress. And then, out of all of these stories that I see on Google News, right? Only one story about the driver that was just shot last week in Austin, Texas, because the rider felt like blowing off steam. It's amazing to me. So, sorry, I had to take a week off. I told Steven, I told Pascal, Buddha, I haven't talked to you, but anyway, I appreciate that, Mr. Eric. Melvin, you got a link, brother. I sent you a link, but I know you're working. I like that car in your profile picture, bro. That Model 3, kind of sexy over there.
Model 3.
Rivian's number one. You better go look at the stock price, bro. I don't think so. Mr.
With
EV
Uber
Blazer,
going to 120, I don't know.
Uber to 120. If it does, it'll be a sham. Anyway, so Pascal, what's been going on, brother? How you doing, man? What's going on?
Oh man, so much has been going on. Finally got my license. Finally took over the business. So I'm in the now officially back into the alarm business.
That is. I'm gonna tell you something. When you mentioned this, what was it, about a year ago? And we were out there at that damn airport. And we were living in that fucking airport queue at night, trying to catch rides and this, that, and the other. And we're all out there banging out fucking 70, 80, 90 hours a week. And you said that you had an opportunity to get back into this business. Bro, yeah. I was secretly so happy for you. It wasn't even funny. And then when you said you got approved for your license the other day, bro, seriously, big ups to you, man. God bless you, bro. Big ups to you. I am happy for you, bro.
It was not an easy task. I mean, they require a lot of stuff in order to get it. So
that's amazing, me bro.
Just about a year, to plus all the requirements, all the time that I put in the past was needed in order to get to that point.
Well, listen, the fact that you persevered through it, the fact that you pushed through it, the fact that on this channel and on all our channels, we had been talking about the downfall and the scaling down and the drivers. We talk about all that, right? And so the fact that you took it and found your pivot with the hockey, right? Because I remember when you first started that, bro. Oh my God, I just did 3 games today. I can't move. My knees hurt. My back hurts. My ass hurts. Oh my God. And then you'd be like, but I got 3 more tomorrow.
Yeah, I got 30 games lined up for next week. In 7 days.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna physically do it. But it's a big tournament, international tournament. There's gonna be teams from all over the world. I just had a Zoom meeting just about an hour ago about it, and then that is more of is becoming a side job, but it's also like a hobby, like things that I've enjoyed all my life. So, and it
Yo,
So you
Pascal.
keeps me busy.
so you got a passion for the game.
Yeah. So I really
Okay.
enjoy doing it. The money is good. Like I can't complain. Like I get they pay us. We're as funny as it sounds. Like the referees in Florida are some of the highest paid in the country. Um,
I don't understand that because we don't have any ice down here. All our ice is manufactured.
it's supply and demand. Like we also don't have a lot of referees. So that's
okay. Well, that would make sense.
yeah. We don't have a lot of kids, growing up into. I wish I even knew about it. Like when I was growing up, and I could have became a referee right away, but I kept on playing until just a few years ago.
Well, here's the
Same
thing, bro.
game, but a whole different perspective.
Well, here's the thing. God didn't want you being a referee at that time. Stephen will back me up on this, and Buddha will give me a hallelujah. Because if you would have been doing that then, we would have never met you.
Probably.
And so,
yeah.
So, now that
Exactly.
you're in our presence, you've been blessed. It's not the other way around, right, Stephen?
Exactly. It's all about you.
No, it's about Buddha.
Yeah,
It's all about
exactly.
Buddha.
You're welcome.
All about Buddha.
Yo, Pascal, I was gonna ask you something. What if the NHL sees your work in Florida and be like, "Hey, do you want to become an official NHL, referee?"
I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not getting younger. I'm at a stage where some NHL referees are retiring, so I would
Eh,
have to be probably 20 years younger to think about that. So yeah, I'm a little late on that aspect. I do work with some 20-year-olds that are doing semi-pros and have some potential of getting up there. And I do know some some officials in the NHL currently. So, and it's a
That's
lot of
what's up.
work. It's they do get paid extremely well, but it's a lot of work. That individual that I know is on the road almost 200 days a year. Because they just fly all over the place. Um, so
Yeah,
it's not easy, but he's been
yeah,
doing it
because
for 17 years or something. Like
I don't know, like, I like to watch the Little League World Series, and when they do the West Regional to see what the West teams are gonna go off to play in the Little League World Series, right, in San
Mhm.
Bernardino. And I got lucky that I sat in the same row as all the OG the umpires who
Yeah.
who gradually play Little League here and there, and then they made it to actually do the one in Williamsport, and they got their big rings, they got their big jackets and stuff. And he said it's a lot of work, man.
It's a lot of work, man. Dude,
A lot of
like
work being a referee.
NHL officials, they go through a training camp. They're like physically fit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best person in shape, but
Wait a minute now. Wait.
I will.
I got to interject
I'm in
here.
great shape.
I got to interject here, bro. I remember a certain night, a certain person on this panel took on 6 individuals in the middle of the fucking street.
yeah,
So now that's number 1. Number 2,
yeah, but I don't know.
Pascal,
Yeah,
I have been in your physical presence.
yeah.
Okay. You are not a little guy.
No. I'm not
So I'm
small
just
by any
saying,
means.
Buddha, he took on 6 mofos. And after it was over, the only thing he was concerned about was he lost his earbud.
Yeah, I found it a couple of days later.
He went back and found it in the middle of the goddamn street.
Oh my god!
That is
Went back to the scene of the crime.
Oh yeah.
That is
Well,
a true
shit.
story.
I almost didn't come home that night, so that was a little stupid of me, man.
Pascal out here playing Street Fighter for real, for real.
Six on one. 6 on 1 is just a day off for Pascal. 6 on 1 is a day off.
I mean, you don't
man.
throw a glass bottle on my Tesla. That's what happened.
Yeah, well, anyway.
There's some guys that let people spear their Teslas though.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, I know what you're talking
I don't know
about.
that story.
Wait,
I
what?
don't know that story.
Oh,
What are
your
we
best
talking
buddy
about
Monk. Your best buddy Monk.
Whoa. Time out. We got it. Why is he got my best buddy?
Because he loves teasing you about his Rivian and whatnot. You guys bonded over the Rivian and Tesla debate.
So is that Michael on the chat?
Yeah.
Michael, yeah, that's Michael, yeah.
My buddy.
Your
He had
buddy,
a
your buddy.
homeless
Yeah.
dude.
$110,000
dude.
Rivian for a company that's got a stock price of $25. But Tesla sucks.
Yeah.
But Tesla sucks.
No,
Right,
I went to the Rivian store the other day at the mall, and even the sales guy told me, he's like, there's no cars that's comparable to Tesla, like technology wise.
But I want to hear the spearing story. I want to hear this.
Oh, there's plenty. They're just locked in China. Like Buddha was saying, his wife was driving the car down the street, and I believe some vagrant or a homeless guy took like a spear and threw it, chucked it at the Model Y, put a huge hole in the what was it? It was the passenger door.
No, the driver door.
What the hell?
Oh, the driver door.
The driver door,
Mm-hmm.
midday, caught on camera with a Tesla can. And I'm glad nothing happened to Monk's wife. It could have been crazy.
Yeah.
But the fucking spear
censored,
did not
Richie.
go through. I don't think the spear went through the door either, to like inside of the door, like inside of the interior. I don't know. Michael could put in the chat.
Just the
Richie,
fact that
say thank you, Daddy Elon.
100K delivery. Imagine Pascal trying to break up an NHL fight. I guess he didn't hear what I just said about the 6 on 1. I met some of these hockey players. Now listen, these hockey players,
they don't even break up the fights in the NHL. They just
they're
let them
tough.
fight.
No, they let them fight. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
dude, there's fights all the time in like men's league. And I do this. I just look at them until like things settle down, and it's not worth me getting like hurt or getting punched in the face.
Pascal's gonna take him to the face.
like I said, bro. Like I said, bro. Pascal's 6 on 1, so two little jabronis going at it in an ice rink ain't gonna be nothing for him.
Yeah, no.
He's not. He took on 6 drunk banana heads in the middle of Las Olas. He's fine. Okay. If you come back only thinking about, damn it, I lost my earbud. I don't want to see the other guys. I just don't want to see the other guys. I don't want to see the other guys. Richie Hustles is in the building. Bro, we were talking. I was talking to him today. Yeah, Richie's in the building. I sent him a link. Now, I don't know what his game plan is for the day. I don't know if he's got his streaming stuff going on, his gaming stuff, or if he's just outside with a flashlight polishing that brand new Tesla he just picked up. I don't know.
I kind of like that.
The anti-Tesla guy got a Tesla?
I like Tesla. He just got one less than a week ago, and he's about to go get another one tomorrow. That's how much
look at that switch up. I'm just saying. Look at the
switch up, right? He was like, "Oh fuck you, fuck the fucking. Oh, I love Tesla, but I don't fucking like the cars." Kinda like Tesla. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I know. Vinny was telling me.
I'm glad he likes it though.
No, I'm gonna tell it.
Once you get a taste of free charging, though, it's hard to
That's
go to
huge,
anything else,
bro. Well, I didn't tell Steven, and Buddha wouldn't know this. He has 2 chargers on his complex property. Okay, he's got 2 regular chargers, free of charge.
Wow.
So he don't pay for charging.
Oh, they
Didn't
changed
we
my
tell
pricing, by
didn't
the
we
way.
tell him all the time to get a Model Y?
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, it's
there's a
Richie.
lot of people that
It's
we tell a
Richie.
lot of stuff to.
Richie is the anti. It makes sense. Richie is the if it makes sense, I don't want nothing to do with it. I want to do shit ass backwards. That's Richie Hustle.
I mean, he
With all due
did go back
respect.
to XRP, right?
Well, XRP is doing pretty good right now. You know, it's holding above $3.
Yeah. All right.
That was the other thing, Steven. Did you notice Bitcoin set all-time new high today?
Uh-huh.
Oh, we just lost Steven. Steven's camera just froze because he just went to his phone to cash out his Bitcoin. Buddha!
He tried to pay his phone bill with XRP.
So
Steven bought his Blueberry with crypto. Do you guys know that?
Well,
I did not know. Well, yes, I did. Yes, I did. In a backward sense way, but yes, he did.
In a sense, he used crypto to buy his Blueberry. You know what I mean?
So XRP right now is at $3.29.
If you guys think about it,
123.5.
You guys think about it. If you could buy, there's a dealership by my house, a Honda dealership by my house. They advertise they accept crypto.
I mean, Tesla for a short time accepted Bitcoins directly, but there's more to that. Like, it's not that there's we could go deep into this, but the reality is the same. They don't. I believe that they don't accept crypto the same that you can't just show up to the dealership with a suitcase of money and just buy a car cash. Like they need like.
Where's Melvin?
Where's Melvin?
I know Melvin could give us some insight.
Melvin said as soon as he gets off, he's coming on. As soon as he gets done, he's coming on.
My dad told me because my dad bought a few cars cash from the dealership, brand new, and they asked him so many freaking questions like, "Oh, where did you get this money from?"
Exactly.
Oh, like you gotta show proof that if you won it in the settlement or you won it this way or this is the bonus that you got, you have to prove a bunch of things. You can't just walk in there and be like, "Hey, $60,000 on the truck." Like, no, you know. I didn't know that. Well, when somebody says buy cash, it's like it's not really cash. It's like something else, you know.
Yep.
But the thing about crypto, I think, is a little different. I think it's different because the value of that asset, whether it's Litecoin, because remember, Litecoin was the first one accepted by a major retail. Matter of fact, Litecoin was the first cryptocurrency accepted by the Miami Dolphins, by an NFL franchise, a legit franchise. And then there was that website started with an O. It was like all kinds I can't think of the name of it.
Overstock.
But it was Overstock.com was the first one that accepted cryptocurrency. But the value of the asset fluctuates too much.
Well, but that's not necessarily a problem because if the business wants to mitigate their risk, they could sell a portion or all of it right back into cash at the transaction. So
that's true.
The fluctuation is not the issue. The real concern, and I'm talking with experience on that, is where the money comes from.
but see,
it's all about FinCEN. And
so wait a minute. Wait. So wait. So what you're saying is they're not going to question where all that cocaine laced $100 bills come from, but we're going to question when you scan me $100,000 for a Cybertruck.
No, but they are quite. You can't show up to a Tesla dealership and or any dealership with $100,000.
You can't show up to any dealership. What? Why can't you?
Just like Buddha was saying 5 seconds ago, they need to know where that money comes from. There's
Says who?
a lot there's a lot of regulations and stuff on this.
Well, let's see. So Buddha, Melvin says in the chat, Buddha, all you need to do is sign a form I-9 on vehicles over $10,000. That's it if you pay cash. So there you go.
Okay. And
straight from
Melvin,
the hustler himself, a dealer himself.
Melvin, will you take 100K cash? Well, the I-9 is basically asking where that money comes from.
No,
and
an I-9 is an ID verification. That's all an I-9 is. You fill out an I-9 when you go to apply for a job. It's an ID verification form. That's it. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with money.
That's crazy because I think my dad signed an I-9 when he won Disney
I need Melvin. I need Melvin to log in and get on the panel. But
okay, see that, Melvin, you being called out, man. You being called out, bro.
Ask Grok if you could show up to a car dealership with 100K in cash.
Let's see. I have Grok on my Tesla.
And then they'll take it without asking questions. They may take it after drilling you with some questions.
Hold on. Oh.
Look.
Hey, Grok, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Hey, I have a question. Can I go to the car dealership with $50,000 cash and buy a car with no questions asked?
You said 100,000.
You can go to a dealership with $50,000 in cash, but they might still ask questions, mainly because of laws around large cash transactions. Federal law requires dealerships to report any cash payment over $10,000 to the IRS using Form 8300 to track potential money laundering or illegal activity. So they'll likely ask for your ID and proof of where the money came from, like a bank statement or pay stub, to make sure everything's legit. Walking in with a briefcase full of cash, like in the movies, could raise eyebrows and make dealers suspicious. Only about 26% of car buyers pay fully in cash, so it's not super common. They might prefer a cashier's check or wire transfer for safety and to avoid issues.
But Grok, is it illegal? Is the question.
No, it's not illegal to buy a car with $50,000 in cash. It's just that the dealership has to report any cash transaction.
Okay, thank you.
I never said it was illegal.
Well, no, I'm not disputing what you said. I'm just saying that
Grok,
you could go in and you can buy with
Grok replied exactly what I was saying. They need to verify ID.
Yeah, 100% it did. But then I had to put my 2 cents into it because I got to be right too.
And then we have Melvin over here doing money laundering because he just took 79,000 cash without asking any questions.
That doesn't. They did an ID check. No, you're busting.
No, I'm just.
The fact that we have Grok, the fact that we ask AI, bro, to settle the fucking thing is crazy.
See now, I got something there in another couple weeks. And I will, in 2 weeks, I'm going to debut a new channel right here on the show. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. I'm debut a new channel, separate channel. Y'all might like it. You might not like it, but I'm doing it anyway. Grok is amazing. Gemini is amazing. I got to thank Pascal for this because Buddha, how much do you use AI? You use it a lot, don't you?
ChatGPT 5, bro.
You got Grok in your car and you use ChatGPT?
I like ChatGPT better just because I feel like
you're also an iPhone user, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
It just explains it. That's it.
What the fuck?
It does actually, because there's a big ass lawsuit right now. It sure does.
No, but it's
sure
also
does.
there's iPhone users tend to go with I think I'm just gonna stay quiet on this one because I may insult quite a few people.
Look, bro. Look, honestly, the 3 major AIs I use is ChatGPT, Grok, and DeepSeek. Okay, those are the 3 different ones.
What? So you don't use Gemini at all?
I don't like Gemini at all. No, Gemini's trash.
Why?
It just
I'm
dog
curious.
shit. It's trash.
I think
Why?
I feel like I can't get. First off, Gemini looks like a. Gemini is like a. It's like a Google Assistant on
Mhm.
steroids,
Mhm.
but like ChatGPT, um, and Grok are just a little bit better in my opinion than using those two because I just don't like just Gemini. Just to me, the things that I ask Gemini, I can't. It won't answer me because it's like what do you say, censored, right? Like I asked it like a political question, and then like ChatGPT answered it, Grok answered it. Gemini says, "Oh, we can't talk about that." I'm like, okay.
See, and see that's what's
So
crazy to me because if you would have asked, I bet you if you would have asked Gemini a question that was left leaning, you would have got an answer. What was your
no,
question?
no, no, no. On both. I swear on both. Doesn't matter if it was a right or a left thing. I tried it and it's bad, bro. On both, it wouldn't give me an
Uh,
answer on none.
it depends
Or
on the
certain
model.
things like I asked I asked ChatGPT about like financial stuff as a as a like a financial like person, right? In a way of thinking of a financial person, what they would do. And Gemini doesn't do that. AI, ChatGPT, Grok, DeepSeek all have the similar like power of getting all the knowledge. Gemini just sucks. It's like a whack version of Google search to me.
But that's all they all are. Every one of these things, that's all it is. They're just
Hmm.
they're the same thing as what I say about the rideshare apps and the gig apps in general. There's just it's
No,
algorithmic
see,
interpretation. They're taking what
Now,
you
see,
ask and giving you and spitting out an output. That's all it is.
yeah,
Like
but
conversational
like,
responses.
yeah, so like I asked ChatGPT one time, hey, uh as a doctor in the field of da 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 da, and I show him a picture of like something that's going on with my skin or something, right?
but why do you
Okay.
have to be so specific? Like,
Yeah, well, think
AI
about it.
AI
You
needs to
with
start
AI,
to understand.
you get a better response if you're more specific with AI. If you give it a broad answer, a broad question, it's not ever gonna give you that direct thing that you're looking at.
But
That's true with ChatGPT, but there's other ways. And I use Gemini mainly because with my Pixel phone, I get the Pro version for free. So there's a
Yeah,
big
see,
difference. There's a difference between the Pro and the free Flash version that they have
yeah.
that
Well,
you've probably used.
I pay. I used to pay for ChatGPT. I don't pay it now because I don't need it right now. But some of the stuff that you can get on DeepSeek is free, and it's just like ChatGPT. It could code a website. I tells it I could do anything on DeepSeek, and it'll do it. Like paying like Grok, you gotta pay, right? I don't see the value in Grok paying $30 a month for it, like the pro version.
Well,
You know,
okay. Yeah, okay, yeah.
it's kind of tough, but I mean, the DeepSeek is pretty decent. For what it does, what you need it to, it works, and it's free.
Well,
See,
if it's free, then it's collecting your data and it's selling it back out. So come on,
No, it
it's not
doesn't
free.
use. I don't. No,
Google
but it
takes all
doesn't
our shit
use.
and sells it all.
It doesn't use my email or my phone number. Doesn't
Doesn't
have
have to.
nothing.
It's like Google, man. Google hears every
you
single thing we talk about on our phone. I had a conversation with my wife the other day, and we were talking about a certain medication, right? And so I asked Grok about it. And Grok went into, what Grok does, goes into all of it and explaining it. And then whatever questions I had, it went deeper and blah, 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 blah. And next thing I know, bro, not even 10 minutes after I had that conversation with Grok and my wife, I open up Instagram and I got 10 commercials, 10 ads for that same goddamn medical product. It's because Google's always listening. Always listening. Always listening. Always.
Well, that's with everything. I think it's accepted by society at this point, no?
Not
I
everybody.
don't think they truly understand it.
They don't. And you don't. The other parts of that conversation is you have no idea what data points they're looking for from you.
Yeah.
You assume because they're not getting this and this from me. Yeah, but they're probably getting another 1,000 things that you didn't even think of.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you decide to use a thermostat in your house that's connected to the internet, your refrigerator with a camera looking at what you got in there.
I'm trying to tell you.
No.
Why does your washing machine and dryer have to be connected to the internet?
Because white people.
Well, I mean, I like the convenience of turning on my oven with my phone.
You also like giving away free data.
Yeah.
Do you know? Let me ask you a question. So I know Steven, Buddha, Melvin. Melvin, are you driving the? By the way, welcome to the show, Melvin. How you feeling, brother?
What's up, Mel?
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yeah, man,
All
it's
right,
a little hot today.
Melly
Hey,
Mel.
Melvin, do you guys take crypto at your dealership?
We
Ah!
don't we
Hold
don't
on,
take
hold on.
we do not take crypto
Okay.
yet because we don't have yet, but eventually I think pretty soon they will.
It's starting to ramp up, huh? They're starting to have more conversations about it, huh? Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's nice when lawsuits start getting settled. Just saying.
No, and don't get me wrong. And when it comes to cash transaction lately, we're starting to see more because there's a lot of people that they're not used to paying 8%, 10% rates, so they're paying
Okay, but
cash.
what
Plus the
questions
banks.
do you ask to someone that brings in a suitcase with like $80,000?
Bro, I saw cars in Texas. There's a bunch of ranchers, man, that they're selling land over here, especially now
All
with
right,
like
I'm just
Microsoft
asking
and all of
what are
that.
the questions that you ask?
They just all. I don't ask anything. I just have them do the 8300 and the I-9, and we're good to go. What do I
Just like
care?
that. Hey, Melvin
Okay,
said,
well,
hey,
but
bro,
you
I
do
don't
have
give
them
a
fill out
two
the
fuck.
forms. You do have them fill out the forms.
Just
Hey,
have them fill out
Melvin.
the form. In the
Melvin.
forms, it's just for the IRS, not for us.
Bro, did you hear that? Did you hear what Melvin said? He said, we
He
don't
said
ask
he
no
don't
fucking questions. I got one
Yeah.
hand on the bag and the other hand on the pen. And that's
That's
it,
it.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
it.
one hand is handing him the key, the other one's taking the bag. That's it.
Absolutely, man. I'm not even. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Melvin said, hey, Melvin. That's how you know your market, bro. Because Melvin's
Now,
like, I know these ranchers already. They got
Yeah,
money. They want those fucking trucks, those
yeah.
2500s or 3500 HDs.
That's
Cash.
right.
Fuck it. Let's run it.
now
KYC
I
Yeah,
wanna
just
I wanna know
yeah,
if I
yeah.
could
$2,500
walk
diesel,
into Richie's place and deposit
3,500 diesel. They're
100K in
good to go.
cash.
it's like you really think that a criminal that wants to use a bunch of money laundered cash isn't going to have some way to these kinds of rules and things
Hmm.
always just affect the people that are trying to do things legitimately. It never
Exactly.
stops criminals ever.
Right.
Listen,
Exactly.
I'm gonna say something that's probably unpopular, but I believe it to be true. Until the Fed is gone, till the Fed Reserve is gone, crypto will never be that guy. But once the Fed Reserve is gone, crypto will be that guy.
Mm,
I'm
I
just
guess we'll
saying that's
see.
how I feel about it.
I guess we'll see.
And I'm just saying you have a going forward.
Unless they're already in the bed with them.
Well, like Gambit says, don't worry. Larry Ellison with Oracle is going to control the AI at the government request to control people. Well,
but
until you get
That's
the
a
little
big
chip in your
project,
head, they
no?
can't control you. All they can do is fool you.
What happened?
there is a few dealerships who are taking crypto though. I know of a
Oh
few.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's just
I'm very aware.
all you have to do is just say. I mean, as long as you have
Specifically,
to collect the payment, you're good to go.
specifically,
It's money.
there's some dealerships that only sell like certain types of cars. For example, there's a guy that primarily focuses Teslas. He takes
Mm.
crypto, easy, yeah.
It's
Right. I
all
mean, as long
the dealership in
there is no
Colorado, EV.
difference if you do file the same forms.
Yeah, yep. As long as you have the forms, who can they don't? I mean, honestly, because it's the forms are just to get the IRS off our backs. That's it.
Hmm.
Sergio, I sent it to your stocks email.
And honestly, lately there is a lot more common now. I'm telling you because of the interest rates. People
Oh yeah.
now,
I'm telling you, bro.
if it would
I'm
have been
telling you.
1%, 2%, people wouldn't be
Yo,
doing that.
yo, Melvin.
Yeah.
I
You know
still
what?
would.
You know what I just found out too.
What's that?
My uncle that's in Mexico. He said that you could buy property in Mexico with Bitcoin.
Of course.
Hmm. Yeah, here
Of
He's
too.
course.
like now
You can do that here
they're
too.
getting now you could go to like a Oxxo, you could go to like a grocery stores, you could go to like a tire shop and pay in Bitcoin now that they have their little QR code now and just scan it, send it, and then they
Pretty
charge you a
much.
little bit of an extra fee just in case, if it goes up
The
and down. They're like,
fluctuation.
hey,
Yep.
yeah, they'll just charge instead of like $500, it'll be like 510, just so they can. If it fluctuates, it's still.
You know
Hmm.
who's the biggest crooks whenever they take when it comes to like on pay accepting payments, Visa, but they take 3.5%, bro. 3.5% right off the
Oh yeah,
rip.
no. Well,
Hmm.
for the last couple of years, they were blocking people from being able to buy crypto, specifically Chase. So
Hmm.
I moved away from banks a long while ago.
So to tell you the truth, I would rather take the cash than actually taking the credit card. There are sometimes I even just say here on a credit card, the most I can do is $3,000 because I certainly don't want to
Because
pay
of
that fee.
of fees. Yeah.
Well, exactly, because of the fees.
I don't even.
Now, if the customer paid for the fee, would you take it?
Well, if the credit cards are a little bit more complicated because when it comes to a credit card, they can dispute the charge. So
Exactly. Yeah.
I wouldn't take the whole car.
Right.
That's what I'm telling you. But crypto, absolutely, we'll take it
Yeah.
cash. Why
Yep.
not?
Yep. Once they transfer it, it's over.
It's done. It's ours.
There's no pullbacksies. Nope.
That's it. So
That's why it's so
definitely.
crazy, though. It's so
You got a little
crazy.
machine
That's why it's so reliable.
that checks all the bills.
Yeah, there's some. We have one in one of our business office. We go over there. It's kind of like where we have our safe, and we just counted it right there, and vamos.
Oh, we're gonna screenshot that, Vinny, and put it on Twitter. What you just did.
Really? Really? Really?
Clip it. Clip it.
But for everybody that's trying to buy an EV, you have until September 30th. Say goodbye to the
I'm on the
7,500 tax credit
I'm on the
or
fence. Well,
45.
yeah, no, I'm
They've been
four.
saying this for so long.
It's four for
I
you.
jumped to buy my Model 3 in April 23 when they said that credit was gonna go away.
No, it's
And
going away for real.
So
no,
I'm
I
waiting.
know, but they were saying that, and I needed to take delivery of it before April 18th, and all this nonsense, and then I did it, and then the credit continued, and
I'm looking to buy before the 30th. We'll see if I can. But man,
September
the
30th.
the
reality
Model
is that
X's,
Me
the
too.
Model X's, and the S's have been pretty scarce. I've been looking for a 21, but they've
I,
been.
I
I've
think the
been
market.
gatekeeping it. I've been gatekeeping some of the good deals for me, and not giving them to Steven. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Honestly,
okay. I got mine for
on
12K.
honestly, when it comes to like EVs, we had for the last like 2 months, we had like record-breaking sales. Everybody's doing it now.
Yep.
They know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This
they
is the
know.
Mystic for
So
10%
well,
off.
Melvin, don't
Yes,
you
sir.
think that I mean the price is gonna have to be adjusted? People are not gonna be able to afford an extra $7,500 on top of all these cars. There just won't be any car sold if the price remain the same.
If the well, Honestly, the manufacturer's going to have to go ahead and come up with some kind of incentivize, just like what
Right.
Stellantis had to do in order to get rid of inventory. Other words, or good lease programs, which man, I did just like I told you, I did the Equinox EV with Costco for less than $2,000. I have a $44,000 EV that I get to drive for 2 years. It's
Well,
unheard of.
see, that's the problem right
Yeah.
now, right? Because
Mhm.
what's the hottest new car in EV, right? The ID Buzz, right?
That's not
Now
selling.
now that the September 30th thing is happening, all the dealerships took off their markups and they're selling them under sticker, all because they know that that car is way overpriced, bro. You know.
No, I know,
Well,
and like
wait,
I
wait,
said,
wait, wait, wait.
I never marked them up, brother. I mean, that's no, it's all
But
about
are
volume.
EVs overpriced, or are they just expensive for the market?
Mm.
And honestly,
I
I
mean,
think I see the Tesla. Honestly, you get a lot of value for what you pay for. That's
I
just
think
my two
I
cents.
went and checked out an Ionic 9, and they wanted like almost $80,000 for it. I'm like, get out
That's
of there.
crazy.
But
I
that's
will
my
say
point.
this,
That's
Mel.
my. Go ahead,
I,
Steven.
I
I'm sorry.
I was just talking about we were talking about the cars that are on lease. I'm excited for the what is it? I guess they're the 24s to be coming on the 24s of the Rivian to be coming back onto the
Mhm.
market out of the leases. So I'm hoping that brings the sticker price down. I mean, they're already pretty much half price. You know, I'm seeing them
Mhm.
in the 50s.
Well,
So
look,
if I can get a fully
let me
optioned
ask,
one, that would be awesome.
let me ask you guys a question. Okay. Well, I guess Melvin would know this more than any of us. When COVID first hit and cars went through the roof, right? Everybody, the prices of everything, but cars went skyrocketing, right?
Right.
Now we know for the most part in retail, once a price goes up in price, very rarely do those retailers, other than like groceries and electricity, do they bring those prices back down. Very rarely do they come
But
down as quick as they went up. The car
prices have
prices
not
come
come
down.
down. No,
You see, that's my
honestly, they
point.
haven't.
But yet Tesla through innovation and everybody
Hmm.
likes to make it out it's just about the rebate. But their innovation brought the prices of cars down too, because it's gotten cheaper
Correct.
for them to make. And there's also what half as many moving parts in a goddamn Tesla as versus even other EVs, right? It's roughly
Absolutely.
400 something parts in a Tesla, and your average Toyota Camry is about 1,200 plus parts,
Wait
including
a wait
nuts
a
and bolts and taps and all that.
wait a minute,
Go ahead.
Vinny. But remember when
Yes, sir.
Elon cut the prices in half, that was like a big fuck you to all the other drivers who bought it at a higher price too, right?
That is, but does that
Was
It
it,
did.
or was it
It did.
because of the innovation?
It did devalue the people that bought them early. It
Mm-hmm.
did devalue their vehicle
100%.
some, and it happens.
hey, I'm upside down in my why because of it.
What happened to the people that bought those Fiskars for 80 grand? The company went bankrupt. You're lucky if you get 10 grand now for one of those.
You
They're
you mean you
nice
mean
Mhm.
though.
the what you mean the Ocean Fisker that's still a premier vehicle after January 15th of next year?
Ain't that,
While
ain't that something?
the Model Y has been relegated to Uber Green? That Fisker?
That is insane. Yeah, that Fisker,
I'm
the
being
discontinued
facetious.
one.
Mm.
They went bankrupt, what, about a year and a half ago, Sergio? Was it about a year and a half ago Fisker went out?
I wanted to
But
say it
yeah,
was
about like
mid of
3 months
24.
after they came out with the Ocean.
I heard my name.
See this? I tried to pull Sergio into the conversation, and he just said, "Fuck you, Vinny."
No,
I'm going to keep
I
reading the New
was
York Times here.
I was messing with something. I don't know when Fisker went bankrupt.
Mid of
Yeah,
24.
I think it was about a year and a half ago. When?
Mid of 24.
Yeah, okay, a year ago. What's going on,
And it,
Sergio? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the
Excellent,
Garage
excellent,
Hangout.
excellent.
How you
Thank
doing?
Yeah, very well. How
Great.
about you guys?
Buddha
Doing
squeezed my butt
excellent.
today, so
Kicking ass
it's
and
been a good
taking
day.
names and doing well.
Oh, definitely. Doing very well. Very lucrative.
Buddha sent me a virtual ass squeeze today and gave me a little wood, and so it's been a good day.
There you go.
Ora. What?
Yeah. All the Bitcoin holders rejoice.
Oh yeah.
They're swinging for the
And,
fences today, ain't they?
New
Someone of
kid on the
a
block is
holder here.
Ethereum, so rejoice.
Ethereum.
Yeah,
I have
Ethereum's
so much Ethereum, bro. But the gas fees.
Isn't Ethereum outpacing Bitcoin right now? Even though Bitcoin's still what, roughly 60%
It has
of the
outpaced
market cap?
Bitcoin for the last 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly there is rumors that MicroStrategy is buying Bitcoin for the U.S. government. Actually. So
Really?
Whoa.
we'll see.
Look at Steven's face now. Look at Steven's face. Steven's like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Keep talking, Sergio. Keep talking.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
and then
we're
same thing
listening.
that Tom Lee is doing the same thing for the U.S. government buying Ethereum. He just issued another $20 billion worth of stock. The symbol is BMNR for people who are interested.
BMNR. Hold on, let me look that up.
Yo, Sergio.
Yeah.
BMNR.
Can you tell me how these Uber drivers always complain that there's no money out here, but you go to the LAX lot and see nothing but $70,000 to $80,000 Toyota Grand Highlanders and Siennas?
I don't know, man.
Because banks are crazy. And
all I
giving the
know
money.
is they're all going to be upside down, and they're gonna keep complaining. So I don't know.
Hold on 1 second. Bravo, Michael, Nancy, Robert, Bitmine,
that's the
Immersion
Ethereum
Technologies.
That's the Ethereum treasury asset that Tom Lee is the CEO of Fund Street, and
Okay.
Wow.
he's bought 5 billion of Ethereum already, and he just doing the secondary 20 billion more to buy Ethereum, and he's supposed to be buying for the U.S. government as well. Interesting war times we're living in, and
Yes, it is.
Damn, 22%. Holy shit! In the last 48 hours.
There are a couple other ones, but the two big ones, obviously, MSTR and BMNR. I mean, look, he says Ethereum is going to 15,000 by the end of the year. I don't know about that, but if that were to happen,
that would be amazing. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, look, if the way is, at some point, the pressure is there, right? Anyway, so the BMNR, if Ethereum goes, BMNR owns 5 billion of Ethereum. They're about to buy 20 billion more, and that much buying comes into anything. Obviously, it's going to move the price. But Saylor is buying pretty much every weekend. He's issuing 2.5 billion more at the market shares to buy more Bitcoin.
That's crazy.
And MNAV is coming down on MSTR, actually, which is I'm quite interested in now. So it's all interesting times, man. If you know what you're doing, you can seriously make some juicy money.
Hey, you got to risk. No risk, no reward.
Look, there's risk in everything, man.
No, I know. Like I said, no risk, no reward. You gotta do it.
There's risk in getting in your car. I mean,
absolutely.
As long as they do what they do in this country, and there is a direct correlation between money supply and what happens to hard assets. If you have been on that train for the last 5 years, you would have retired, actually. Meaning that they print and spend, and as long as that's going on, and which is continuously going on, we just hit 37 trillion in national debt to be 38 trillion in about 100 days. That money's sloshing around, chasing return, and that's why stocks are at all-time high, real estate at all-time high, gold at all-time high, Bitcoin, Ethereum at all-time high. That's the reason.
Sergio, who was the original CEO on this company?
There wasn't one. There wasn't one. This was like this is the new thing now. what they're doing is they're grabbing these companies and turning them into turning their treasuries into Bitcoin or Ethereum assets or Solana asset holding companies. The company had nothing to do with Ethereum until Tom Lee said, "I want to make this Ethereum treasury asset company," and then sure enough.
So Sergio, let me ask you a question. What's the advantage of using an existing company to do that versus just starting a new business that does that from scratch?
Why would you? You always go buy something that exists in the company and then change the charter and then start buying Ethereum. A lot quicker.
Okay, so
yeah,
they got some type of a proven record.
No, not necessarily.
Well, they're just
a lot of companies that do SPACs. There were a lot of SPACs.
I mean, they have 7 employees. Like that's crazy.
Doesn't mean anything.
No.
I mean, this company is basically just buying Ethereum. That's it. They're issuing shares. Somebody's willing to. They're diluting the share count. They're issuing shares and buying Ethereum with it. And the value of the company is in Ethereum.
$61.
They hold 5 billion of Ethereum, and the company is selling for 7 billion, so it's about 1.4 MNAV. MNAV meaning multiple to net asset value. Net asset value being 5 billion, which is their Ethereum holdings. The rest of the company is useless. There is no company.
Did they fix the gas fees on Ethereum?
The what?
Those shits were high as fuck at one point.
The what?
Well, that's why people got away from Ethereum. That's one of the reasons why they got away. Same thing with Bitcoin. It takes too long and transactions are too expensive. When I had Ethereum to buy NFT, when I had Ethereum to buy certain things and NFTs at one point and flipping them,
that was crazy.
Those gas fees were horrible, dude.
But that's not going to happen anymore because at that time we didn't have ETFs, right? BlackRock ETF. We didn't have any of that. So now we have so much institutional money coming in, and then there was a threat of under Biden, obviously, they hated crypto. So there was a threat of these things could disappear actually overnight. But now that's not going to happen. The cat's out of the bag. When BlackRock is that involved, nobody's going to touch Bitcoin with something, nefarious or wrong. I mean, there is risk, obviously. There is risk of quantum computers breaking the code and all kinds of things, but that's probably 5 to 8, 10 years down the road. I DCA Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin in 2021, and I've been dollar cost averaging every new high pretty much. That's the only thing that will save your ass from 7% debasing of the currency every year. Inflation is not 2%, as the government says. It's bullshit. They gaslight the shit out of the American public. It's 6 to 7%. You're losing 6 to 7% of your buying power every year.
Gotta be more than that.
So you gotta keep pace with that. The only way is by hard assets. So a good friend of mine who's an engineer, he said something to me 6 months ago. He goes, "Don't save in hard assets." And look at all the hard assets. Look at gold. Look at Bitcoin. Look at Ethereum. Look at
gold is doing pretty good.
Look at stock market.
Silver, gold, crypto, whatever you can grab.
Yep, that's because of the debasing of the currency.
That's why gold will. I was watching the interview of a pawn shop guy, and he said the only thing that's been stable has been gold and silver.
Gold has been going sideways for 4 months now. I'm going to put on a trade any day now.
I mean, for the last 300, 400 plus years.
The what?
What did you say with him?
I said in a 300 to 400 year span, gold has been pretty accurate, right? It's pretty stable, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look, the only asset that is finite out of all these is Bitcoin, as far as we know at the moment, because you can't create more Bitcoin.
Right.
Everything else you can create more. You can find more gold. You can print stocks, issue the secondaries. You can do all kinds of things. You can't just create more Bitcoin. And out of 21 million, 18 million are spoken for already. So, and it's U.S. dollar is not finite asset. They keep printing more and making more of it. Gold, to a degree, obviously, it takes mining. It takes a lot of work to, get an ounce of gold out of the ground. But you can always find more, make more of it. And, same thing with oil, same thing with diamonds. real estate to a point, but the only finite asset is Bitcoin, as far as I know.
It's Sergio. Now that you mentioned oil, they were talking about that oil could, I mean, oil stocks could go down due to this possibly glut that is going to happen and following, like starting next month. Is that accurate?
Possibly. I mean, oil is controlled by OPEC. Whatever they do is, they signal it way before they do it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, oil going down may not be a good sign for the economy.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a little
right.
Because that's the only time oil goes down, right? There's less demand for it because oil is still used as the top energy producer around the globe.
Oh, absolutely.
So my thing is
not only energy,
plastics,
but not only energy. It's used. It's in 90% of the products that we use on a daily basis.
Yeah,
exactly.
For sure. Yeah,
petroleum products.
Yeah, for sure. But
manufacturing.
I mean, if you look at a couple of things that I follow, it's like the economy is not what the government says it is, right?
Of course not.
Car loan defaults are through the roof. Credit card defaults are through the roof.
That
you have to pay attention to the macro before you go do anything else. Obviously, so
you got to pay attention to real life and see how people are struggling in basic things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then BNPL companies are doing well because everybody's buying food on buy now pay later programs.
My eggs. Oh yeah, that's a big thing. They were talking about on YouTube. The 3 companies that are the main perpetrators for buy now pay later. And now to the point, I think you mentioned it in one of the videos, talking about how people are doing that for DoorDash and whatnot.
Yeah, they are, but they're buying groceries with buy now pay later. That's how bad the thing is. In Main Street, Wall Street's completely different. But and 25% of them are defaulting,
living hand to mouth.
And I think they're gonna go ahead and start reporting to the credit bureaus. Pretty
soon. They are. But if you're buying your groceries on buy now pay later, I don't think.
No, I understand.
But look, I mean, the economy underneath the surface, the economy is not doing well at all. That's why Trump is yelling for lower interest rates, because they know we're about to hit the shit fan. And but we'll see. Fed is going to definitely cut the rates, and then we're all assets all-time high, and then they're going to cut rates. What do you think is going to happen then, right? I mean,
inflation. Those assets.
They're just going to keep going higher.
Yeah, people are going to dump into those assets. It's interesting because it seems like the housing and rental market has been going down. I'm hearing people having hard time. Not just people, but home sellers are having a lot harder time getting houses to move and having to lower prices in order to get people interested.
Yeah, definitely a buyer's market. But that's going to help the housing market, though, if they cut the rates maybe 3 times. By the end of the year, we may get like 6% 30-year mortgages as opposed to 7.5%. So that may help all that. But still, at 6, from 5 years ago, 3.5 30-year fixed to 7.5, 7% 30-year fixed. Nobody can afford to buy a house, but the problem with the house is the prices keep going up because of.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Because of
before you can even get to the interest rate.
Yeah.
The actual cost of the home is through the roof, and then every time you sell a house at the signing, now it's an automatic property tax increase reassessment.
Yeah.
So before you know it, you're fucked up. Look at it. Look at the condos down here in Florida, right? Everybody ran down here during COVID. Right, because it's free state and cheap money, and I got to hear it all the time from my Uncle Richie about how South Florida didn't exist if the New Yorkers didn't bring their money down here. Well, now that they got to pay the piper for assessments, they're taking their bitch asses back to New York, which I'm not so upset with that. Trust me, we can use.
Well, I mean, but
now they're leaving again.
The 2 worst markets are Texas and Florida when it comes to housing. And you're seeing actually price depreciation pretty heavy price depreciation in those states, about 5-7%, which is normal, which should happen. But then, if you look at the median home price in the U.S., is about $515,000. That's median, right?
And that's insanity. That's
as a 30-year couple, let's say, college educated, you're pulling in 6 figures, let's say combined, 120K a year. You need $100K to buy the house, and you need $2,500 a month mortgage on a $400,000 mortgage at 7%. Who the hell can afford that?
Before homeowners and before property tax.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's the housing affordability is the worst it's ever been, ever.
Let's not talk about property insurance also. That has
That's
gone up
but
through
see
the
that
roof as
Everything.
well.
but see
I mean,
that's what happens. But that's what happens when real estate and homes become part of somebody's fucking 401k. That's what
True.
happens.
Right.
Because in order to keep those returns coming back more and
Airbnbs
more
and all
every
that.
quarter, every year, all of that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
They got to keep raising rents. You got to keep raising. There are properties down here. Pascal knows where it's at. Melvin, I don't know how much you're familiar with Boca Raton, right?
Yeah, a little.
But
Yeah.
Pascal, Palmetto Park and Military. There's all those houses that they built there about a year ago, right? So one day I pick up the wife from work and we're coming down Military. We're taking a back road. And my wife looks over and she says, "Do you see the sign? Sergio, these are brand new houses. They're not townhomes, not apartments, not villas. These are full, 3,500 square foot homes. 2-story, big fucking houses, right? There's maybe 100 units in that community, okay? The fences weren't even up yet. Strictly rental, no sales. And rents were starting at $4,500 a month.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Everything is on. I mean, that's part
Blackstone
of the
for you.
inflation basket, though, right? If
I mean,
look
I
at
have a
inflation
friend.
basket,
Hold on, one at a
Vinny,
time. What was
I have
that?
I have a friend paying $2,500 a month for a 1 bedroom in Flagler Village, downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
Well,
rents.
he should
I
be
mean,
slapped
but
going down
that's
there and
because
paying that much money in Flagler Village.
that's BlackRock
shit's a
buying
problem.
buying all the houses.
There you go.
And the Jeff Bezos is buying all the houses. They're just renting it, and then that's cash flow. That's why the difference between haves and have-nots is the gap is as wide as ever been. And in order to protect yourself, or almost protect yourself, is you have to have hard assets. You have to have a house. You have to have investments. You have to have things to protect yourself, as opposed to anything else. Because it's not, nobody's paycheck is going up 7% a year. That's for sure.
No.
So,
Well, you know what? Remember what was it 2-3 years ago? Well, 2 years ago, probably a short ago. 2 years ago, they were still offering $17, $18, $20 an hour for like the fast food joints down here, right? You come in, hey, Wawa, $25 an hour plus a signing bonus, right? All of this bullshit. And I just so happened yesterday, I think I went by a McDonald's in Boca. Yeah, I was by a McDonald's in Boca. $13.50 an hour to start.
Yeah.
So
then they'll probably give you 10 hours a week.
Yeah, exactly. It's insanity how much it's like I went back with the car prices. The cost of a Chevy Tahoe has not come down, right? Even though everything else has come down.
It has
but
not.
The cost of that Tahoe has not come down, even though it was artificially inflated, 4 years ago. It was only 4 years ago. We're in what, 2025? It's only 4 years ago. We're not talking like Gen X, like when I was born. We're not talking about when Sergio walked with the dinosaurs. We're talking 4 years ago. Sergio,
Average
did you like my
Tahoe
joke? You
is
didn't like my joke. I'm sorry,
$70,000 right
bro.
now.
We're the same, Sergio. You and I are the same age, bro. I'm just busting.
I don't pay attention to those things. I all I know is I think quite a lot about my kids. One is in third year of college. She's going to finish in about a year or less than a year in high school. And, they're going to have a very difficult time. Actually, I'm glad that I'm at the age I am. I don't have to deal with AI and all the bullshit that's going to come with it.
Yeah.
And every job is going to be replaced by AI without a question. And every entry-level job, every blue-collar, white-collar, all that is going to be gone. And then, let's talk about UBI, right? Maybe that's the result. That's the possibility. Very high likelihood. Or go do something with your hands. Forget college. College is overrated.
When you say UBI, you're talking about universal basic income, correct?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like
somebody
it.
Somebody out there didn't know it.
But that's what's going to have to happen, because you can't retrain everyone. Everyone can learn how to do this, how to do that. I mean, all these trucks that supply all the stuff to all the Walmarts and Targets, they're all going to be autonomous in probably less than 5 years. And these people have been doing nothing but driving trucks for all their lives. And all this is coming. So like it or not, it's coming. And if you don't see If you think there is light at the end of the tunnel, that's a train coming at you. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to make a case.
Nope.
That it is life. It's another chapter. And, that's when I was like telling my son, I go, you're not college material anyway. Just go do something with your hands that AI cannot do. I mean, my daughter knows what she's doing. She's getting into biotech. She's straight as an arrow. She's going great. She's going to do fine. But college is the biggest scam on the planet for the last 15, 20 years. And education
I have to work
is
with
overrated.
teachers that shill it all the time. And it's like,
yeah, it's marketing, bro. It's all marketing. It's overrated.
Yeah, you got to indoctrinate them young.
Yeah, you just
kind of like what Pascal and Steven have done with their backdrops.
Yeah,
you guys,
you
think I wouldn't notice the Bitcoin and the Ripple over there? You think I wouldn't notice it?
I like it.
Yeah, I like sitting. I like sitting on my piles of money. Remember,
I like it. it's all about. Honestly, guys, it's all about perspective and trying to see the future.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't see the future because they're not doing well or whatever. They're stuck in their own little, whatever. And most decide to put their head in the sand.
They're passengers in their own
I am so glad you just said that, Sergio.
They're passengers.
I am absolutely thrilled to death that you just said that.
Well, it's fear of it's flight or fight, right? And most people decide to flight, and
it's
they
not
don't.
Even that,
they don't. They just kind of go.
You know what?
I'm gonna fight.
Nah, Sergio, I disagree. It's not fight or flight. No, not at all. You know what it is? It's like it ain't gonna. It's not gonna happen to me. It's not gonna happen to me. Oh, I'm glad it happened to that guy, but it's not gonna happen to me.
No, Vinny. I think there's a lot of people that live passively, and I see it. Me and my dad were talking about it because we worked in the same area for a little while in the school district. You've got the people that complain but continue to come back to the same thing over and over and over again. We see it here in rideshare too.
Definition of insanity.
You exactly. You complain. You don't improve yourself. You don't do anything to get yourself out of the situation. But no matter it's your supervisors, it's your supervisor's fault. It's your wife's fault. It's your family's fault. Everybody else's fault except your own. You live life passively and you let passive stuff happen to you. Live in the driver's seat.
But I don't disagree with you, Stephen, but I really think it's a lot more shallow than that. I really do think it's more shallow than that. I've had an entire week to think about this. And I come to the realization, what's the cliche? You can take the horse to the lake. Doesn't mean he's going to drink.
Nah, my dad changed it. He said you can't even take a horse to water. You can't even take the horse to water.
I'm just saying, I think people truly believe they are so here. They are so tunnel visioned. Yep. And I'll even go this far. Half of the people that are like that aren't like that by choice.
Right.
It's the way they were raised. It's the environment they were brought up in. It's what they were taught as a child. And it's how they react as an adult. Because now they got mouths to feed. They got this to feed. They got that to feed. So they can't get out of this tunnel. Wow.
Have you heard of the flea experiment?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
None of you have heard of it. So the flea experiment.
You mean the fleas in the jar?
Yes. So what they do is take a bunch of fleas and they take a beaker, flip it upside down, and hold the fleas underneath that beaker, and they leave them there for like a weekend. After that, when they take the cup off, the fleas will never jump higher than as high as they could get inside that beaker. It's emotion, and they explain that it's an emotional, mental trauma that over time has made it where you're locked to that line of thinking, and you can't surpass that barrier. It's imaginary now, but before, so people get beat down until they can't go past this point.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the elephant and the chain, right?
Yep. Same thing. Chain an elephant up, and he knows. Take the chain off, and the elephant don't move.
Just trust me, bro. Said something that's very interesting. It says I took out $50,000 loan and put it all in ETH, love buying assets with that. 100% agree with that, like 1,000,000%. Especially if you can do the racket using the bank's money. Especially if you have good credit or reasonably good credit and you receive these 0 APR offers, and then you get transfer offers. Take the money, man. That's what the government's doing. That's what all the rich people do. They borrow money. Forget about that dumb shit on YouTube that says, "Oh, debt is horrible." Whoever that fucking guy is.
Oh, you're talking about Ramsey?
Dave Ramsey.
Whatever.
Ramsey.
I like
that
Ramsey.
guy.
Nope.
That guy is a
Ramsey.
fucking idiot. And
like
so right here, actually, a very good friend of mine did this with 8 credit cards. He pulled up, I think, close to 70K. His first rollover has come. He received 4 0 APR transfers. All he's doing is paying the $300 transaction fee. He bought Bitcoin at like 62,000, and now his parents took 0 APR credit cards and giving it to him. He's not buying more, but he doubled his money with 0 interest, with 0 money. And
I'll put
I love that.
Put it this way, Sergio. I understand what you're saying, but the percentage of people that are going to do that responsibly compared to the percentage of people that will succeed by by limiting their risk, by not taking on that debt.
True.
I mean, look, hindsight's 20/20 because he did it then, it worked out. If it didn't work out, we would have said dumb shit. He took all that money out, it didn't work out. That's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that once you commit to a trade, or once you commit to something, like that's the way I trade, for example. I commit to a trade, I wait for my trade, I'm very patient. I did the analogy actually on my members group like half hour ago. I said, like, you're so patient. I go, yeah, I'm like a lion in the bushes. There is 50,000 rabbits going in front of me every single minute. And those are all the, excuse me, Vinny, those are all the day traders, and, they're just chasing rabbits all day long.
That's it. I don't like you no more.
I mean, it's reality. It's reality. Anyway, so
I know, brother.
By the way, the green on a daily basis, the green to red ratio is about 53%. So you basically have a flip coin to make money day trading. But the point I'm trying to make is I rather wait for a gazelle or a zebra that eats for a month, as opposed to chase the squirrel that's going to probably faster than me and then run out of gas and die of hunger. So you have to be patient. But when you're committed to something, anything in life, doesn't have to be trading, doesn't have to be investing. You have to commit, though. Like buying a car, you have to commit. Like you committed to buy a Tesla 3, you committed to do the commercial insurance thing, you committed to that. But if you do commit, you need to go. You need to go all in. You need to go all in. There's no noise from the outside saying, "Oh, but what if? And what if this? What if that?" Those are all the glass half empty fucking people who are never going to achieve anything.
Never going to do it. Yep.
All you did was just bring me back to my original point, Sergio. They're like this for whatever reason. They're like this.
But they're not even just like that. They're crabs, and they take those hands, and while they're doing this, they're grabbing and trying to pull the other people down.
Yeah, but you gotta understand.
You gotta ignore all that shit. You gotta ignore. So trust me, bro. Thumbs up to you, sir. Thumbs up. Much love. I don't know who you are. If you really did it, kudos. My hat's off to you.
I sure did.
People are conditioned that way. Our generation, Sergio, our generation here in the States was taught one thing, okay, as kids. From the minute you started kindergarten to the day you graduated high school, it was always go to school, get a good job, get a good education so you get a good job. We did not raise entrepreneurs. We did not raise financial experts. We didn't raise any of that. We raised people.
But don't you think that's on purpose, though? Don't you think that's on purpose?
Yes,
of course it was on purpose.
Okay, because look, we can teach our kids about gender and bullshit in fucking elementary school, but we cannot teach about finance. I'm not talking balancing a checkbook. We cannot teach elementary, middle school kids about.
Don't know what a routing number is.
I mean, we're not talking complex hedge fund investing here. We're talking about basic investing, right? And it goes all the way through college, because one of these dumb shit college kids with useless degrees come out with $200,000 of debt. That's the system. You need to read through that system. That's the system that they have set up for if you see the picture, then you go, fuck the system. I'm not going to play that game. I'm going to play my game.
Exactly.
But education is the key. There is no education. They do it on purpose. They just,
it's not just the education, though. It's
hey, buddy, I'm going to give you a new iPhone every 3 years on payments. I'm going to give you a 70-inch TV. I'm going to give you hot dogs and beer so you can watch Super Bowl and you have a great quality of life. Meanwhile, you just fucking jack up your credit cards and max them out, and I'll give you another credit card, and then you pay the minimum balance for the rest of your life, and then you're gonna die, grind, and die.
What do they
I go,
indoctrinate
fuck
all
you to all those banks.
Yeah,
It
what do
doesn't
they
work
do?
like that.
What do they get everybody to do? Indoctrinate everybody to do to everybody else that's trying to work towards something. Oh, you should be nicer to yourself. Why aren't you going on vacation? Why aren't you da-da-da-da? Y'all just put it on a card. Your friends tell you to do this stuff.
Sure, be nice to yourself.
Your friends, yeah. Don't
and
build.
you know,
Why
and you know,
pay
you
for
know
a
the funny
house?
thing is,
We have plenty of time to do that.
So
people have no
Sergio,
clue. If everybody just bought Starbucks going to work, it's $8 latte, maybe just twice a week. Still treat yourself, but not 6 times a week or 5 times a week. And you took that money, invested in an index fund. That's it, just passive investing, DCA. You would have so much money with the shit that you spent on that coffee cup that you wouldn't even know what to do with it. And then you would pay for the car for cash probably if you needed to. Not that I suggest that, but
I sure did.
Look, man, this country is set up this way, and
but we live in that environment. I mean, how do we think Uber and Lyft, DoorDash, Walmart Spark? Right, I'm seeing influencers get deactivated left and right from Walmart Spark. I saw Pedro, Dashing Trader. Well, he fucked up. But Pedro, all of these people getting off, jacked up from these. He did. Dashing Trader fucked up. But that's what he always does. That's his channel. That's what he does. No, not Pedro.
He never did anything wrong.
Oh, I don't know if he did anything wrong or not. I'm just saying this.
Bro, when Sergio said,
wait. I'm gonna get. God damn it! I'm gonna get this out. Now I forgot what I was going to say. No, I'm joking. Listen, the point is, the reason why when everybody asks, when they Sergio show, right, Monday night on Twitter with Coast to Coast, and all my videos, I get the same fucking questions over and over again, which I appreciate. Keep asking. I'll get to them eventually, right? These people get away with it because they can. And we can beat the drums and beat the drums. It doesn't matter. We are conditioned to bitch, moan, complain, wake up the next morning and turn the fucking app back on.
Yeah,
that's
just the app. I think it goes a lot further than that. I think you got to give Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash credit because they figured out what kind of sheep these people are, and they go,
of course,
we're just going to give them as little as possible, and they're still going to be okay with it. And they figured that out, and they're doing it. But that doesn't only happen in gig work; it happens all over life. Most people are stuck at a W-2 that they hate anyway. But they're doing it to pay the bills, and then at the end of the month, you turn them upside down. There are no 2 red cents fall out of their pocket. You know, my thing is, honestly, it's like, I'm an immigrant, and I'm luckily, thank God, I did well. But that's another reason I think a lot of immigrant kids do a lot better than typical white breads in this country is because they come with that attitude. They're taught differently at home. My dad used to talk to me about gold coins when I was like 4, because we lived in a country called Turkey where inflation was 80%. And all he did was every day he would take his cash and go buy gold coins. Yep. And I would sit there and count the fucking gold coins, basically. But I understood what inflation was at 4 years old. I understood that this piece of bread today, tomorrow is going to be almost double. I figured that out, and it's in my genes, right? So it's not about that I knew it. I don't know shit. But once you figure the gig out, once you figure this game out, it's very easy. But then it's just like you're running now. You're so far ahead of the herd. But it's sad that this country is a bunch of followers and bunch of credit card crack addicts who have no clue how to run their finances. Although I love debt, don't get me wrong. But they're just
Ramsey's right about that.
They're addicted to this bullshit. And I feel so bad for people, and that includes Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, who have no clue how upside down they are on a note on a car. By the time the transmission goes out, they still owe $25,000 on the car, and then they complain. I go, you didn't figure that out when you bought the car?
Of course not. They just said, "Oh my God, I can get this thing for $30,000."
Finances, math, it's important, man.
Yeah, but desperation puts people in a non-linear state of mind, and they just do what they got to do. They grab for that straw, or that float in the water.
It's not
That's
just
it.
desperation. You got people that are desperate, but then also, well, but I want. It's not what I
Grind
need.
and
It's what
die,
I
sir.
want.
Grind and
Yeah.
die.
Well, wait, Stephen. That's a whole different subject because now you're talking about entitlements.
And that's
It's
what
the
people
entitlements that are learning the
people
hard way
entitled
right now.
themselves. People entitled themselves into holes and
Yeah.
keep digging.
They
Because
do.
they don't know any better.
Mhm.
But because they don't know any better.
No, people don't want to know better either. You tell them, you explain things to them, and they just don't want to know better.
Just like,
That's
just
very
like,
true.
Do you guys
Just
know who this
Steven.
guy is? Just trust me, bro. You guys know
Yeah,
who he is?
just
Nope.
Who is he?
Never saw him before, but I like the Wall Street Bet.
Just trust me, bro. Listen, email me, sergio@therideshareguy.com. This is like amazing right here. When,
ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm right behind you, except I'm not going to Thailand. I'm going to Spain. But right there. That's exactly right.
Are
That's
you moving to
exactly
Spain
right.
just to get closer to your Barca?
Yes, well, one reason for that, yeah, but
And also
one
the
of the
dollar
reasons.
goes a
One
long
of the
way.
reasons.
Now, hold on, Sergio. There's no way I'd move to fucking Europe. No,
Oh, you have no idea what
no
you're
way I'd
talking
move
about.
to Europe.
Don't you want to
Why?
go
Why is that?
I've been. Why?
Why?
Bro, they got more civil unrest and civil liberty
No,
issues.
I thought.
in
I'm
front
not
of them.
saying London. I'm not saying Germany. I'm not saying Norway. I'm not saying any of those.
Europe is Europe. I wouldn't give a damn.
No,
We saw how that worked out.
well,
Like we saw how
Let's
that
say-
worked in 1940. All right, I don't
we
want to
don't
hear
want
that
to. We
shit.
don't want
Let's
to
say,
debate
like,
that.
all of the
Look,
United States, United States.
I'll take my fall on that one. If I'm wrong, then I'll move.
Yep.
I'll go back to. Then I'll go back to Turkey. There's many choices.
Oh,
I'll go
really?
to Greece.
There you go.
Spain,
I'd rather
Go back
I'd
to
rather
where I was born. Be buried on the earth I was born. So it's all good.
Excuse me 1 second, Steven. Can you send Gambit a link? I don't have his email. He wanted to come on. So
anyway,
I like Mr. Gambit.
Spain is not a socialist country, sir. If you have money,
I know it's not. I'm just busting. I'm busting chops.
William is the antithesis of glass half empty right there. Vietnam is communist.
Vietnam is a
there's William.
William
just wants to go there
you'll
for the
never
lady
be out of trouble
boys,
with that thought process, William. I'm telling you, William. But it is what
I have to. You know what? I like Will. I do. Him and I, we could probably have a good conversation.
Negative.
No, we'd have a good conversation.
He said negative?
I didn't say that. I'm not the negative to you. Negative. It'll be a negative conversation.
No, I don't think so. You know what, Sergio? I really think you can sit down and have conversation with people if they're willing to have that conversation.
Exactly.
Now, if they come in like a stone wall, then fuck them. You got to send them home like Tristan. You got to send that troll home.
There we go.
What? You knew I was going to get it in there. You knew I was going to get it in there.
Look,
you knew I was going to get that in there.
Look, Vin, I was trying to stay neutral on that whole nonsense.
I got nuts the size of coconuts. I could give a fuck less.
Nuts of coconuts.
Look.
I look. I like the Thailand idea. I think the Mr. Trust Me, Bro is going to do well in Thailand. I don't know how old he is, but yeah, I think it's a great idea. Yeah, or Panama.
People are doing
Panama sounds pretty good to me. So,
listen, there are a lot of people, expats, that are going into Mexico.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a little problem with that right now.
Y'all want to come to Mexico, huh? Nice.
Yeah, well, listen, Costa Rica, we get a lot of people here from Florida.
Colombia, a lot of people like to go to Colombia, bro.
Colombia, yeah.
A lot of people love the lifestyle out there,
but Colombia is starting to fall the way of Venezuela, and they want to go where obviously their dollar goes a lot farther.
Yeah, Colombia is good. Exactly. Like dollar is trash, but then other currencies are more trash. So fiat currencies are all trash. Yeah, except the dollar is the best looking whore in the whorehouse. That's about it.
So what I did in 2016.
That's right.
William said Costa Rica is good. Okay, William, I'm gonna take your word. I'm going to Costa Rica.
But Costa Rica is starting to get expensive, though.
Bro, what do you want to go over there for? You want to go see the dinosaurs or what?
I don't know. Is that what they have in Costa Rica?
Oh my God! You never seen
I just got a tip.
What's that dinosaur movie?
Just got a tip.
Jurassic Park.
Just got a tip.
Jurassic Park. That's where it's filmed in Costa Rica.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
What is a movie?
I have my
jungle.
5-year plan set. So
I just got a $3 tip, bro. Can I tell you guys about my $3 tip today on a $7 ride? Can I tell you about that trip? Can I? This is my plus three. It was $7, and I just got a $3 tip for that ride. So nice. I told Pascal. I think I told Pascal about this earlier. So I had a guy. He gets in the Tesla. He's never been in a Tesla. He says, "Is this the Model Y?" I said, "Yeah." Then he says, "Is this the Performance?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "I know it was because I saw the red calipers." And I'm like, "Okay, all right." So we're only going like 3 miles, right? He's going to get a haircut, and he went outside. His truck had a flat, whatever. Anyway, he says to me, "Isn't this the one that can go fast?" And I showed him, right? So I don't know if you know this. If you don't drive a Tesla, as you're driving a Tesla, you can change the mode from chill to sport to track to whatever, right? So I didn't go to track mode. I just went to sport mode. And I said, "Are you ready?" He says, "I'm ready. I'll give you a good tip. Do it." I said, "You sure you're ready?" He said, "Yeah." I punched that motherfucker through his head in the back of the seat. Right?
Yeah, Steven. Yeah, and then he's like, Steven.
And then he's like, "God damn it, I got to get one of these. I would drive this all day long like this." I said, "Well, unfortunately, I can't do that." So you know what? I just got a 40% tip on that ride. I'm going to take it.
Tesla got
$10,000 tires.
Okay,
bro,
Scott
they
Robinson.
sell themselves, bro. The Tesla sell themselves. Even though I may not have a performance model like Vinny or Steven, but me and my friends took it to an empty road in his Mustang 5.0 Mustang, and I smacked him. And then now everybody that saw the video that I raced him, everybody's like, "Oh, look, you gotta bring your microwave everywhere." I'm like, "Oh, fuck you guys."
Hey, did the duct tape fell out or not?
Hey, I zip tied it now. We upgraded, Melvin.
Zip tied. That's an upgrade. There you go.
All right.
Even my Model 3 got a $50
maybe
tip
I'll go
a few days
Velcro.
ago.
Maybe I'll go Velcro next time.
That's bougie.
Scott Robinson, big shout out, $9.99. Their super chat. We appreciate you. Scott says, "Is that Sergio from the other show? I'm still waiting for him to call me."
Scott Robinson, I'm still waiting for you to send me an email to sergio@sergioavadian.com so I can put you in the Telegram chat group so you can get your $10 back somehow. Because that's the members Telegram chat group, and I would like you to email me there so I can send you the link so you can participate and learn some shit other than drive your SUV. Because I'm going like, yeah. So, and then in there, maybe you can put your phone number and then we can discuss that later. But
okay,
I can
Scott,
just text it to him if you want.
I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to text Sergio Scott's number and just be done with this.
Yes, please do, because
you know what it is. You know what it is, Steven.
Yeah.
These two just need to get a room. They just need to get a room and get it over with.
Okay, all right.
Just need to get a room and be done with it.
Did you guys know that we didn't have water until today for like 8 days now?
Wow.
No.
Yeah, the big pipeline blew up in Granada Hills.
Yeah.
And no water for like 8 days. We had to go to a friend's house and shower and shit. And I was like,
yeah.
Are you serious?
The funny part was, I'm from the Middle East. I was like, I'm fucking used to this shit. You know, sometimes we have power, sometimes no water, whatever, all that good stuff. The house went berserk, man. They're like, "Oh my God, we have no water." I go, and
wait, sir.
I go, why don't you live in fucking Gaza for a day? Let's see how that's going to work out for you.
It's funny how people freak out when they don't have internet, when they don't have water, or they don't have power.
Yeah.
Or their cell phone.
And I'm going like, bro, these Americans, no wonder government takes advantage.
Exactly, takes advantage
of these Americans.
Here we go.
I go like,
there's a reason why they say there's going to be a black swan that's either going to be a power outage
black swan in Granada Hills.
Yep.
Fucking anyway, so it fixed today though.
And I grew up in Georgia.
Yeah, Monk just got $140 ride.
Thank you, Vinny.
And a $50 tip. And a $50 tip.
I got
now,
a
here's the
$50
question,
tip in
though,
my
Buddha.
3.
Wait.
No screenshot. It never happened.
Buddha,
Yeah, he
ask
has a
Mike.
screenshot.
You want a screen? I'll show you right now.
Ask Monk.
Yeah,
ask
he
Monk
just sent
if
it to me right now. What?
Ask Monk, did he have to drop his shorts all the way to his ankles or just to his knees?
Yes.
For that
Oh no,
$50
he
tip?
actually no, he took them off fully.
I believe that.
Yeah,
With that blonde
California is
mane of
wonderful.
his, I believe it. I believe it. In his Rivian, right
Wait,
over the
you
hood.
seen this?
Damn
blonde
it! What's going on,
Dennis,
buddy?
man?
What's up there, Vinny? I can tell you,
What's
brother,
going
you
on,
were
Gambit?
preaching to the choir, my man, the other day with the reasoning.
Bro, listen, that's why I haven't done a video. Listen, Steven will tell you, I've had maybe 1 or 2 conversations with Steven since last week. Pascal,
Yeah, he
I
left me by
just
myself.
I just got back in contact with our little private radio group here like 2 days ago. Like I'm telling you, like, dude, I wigged the fuck out Wednesday when I got home. Like,
Vinny, I felt that way
was
for the
overwhelming.
last year. I'm telling you, doing the ride share, and I'm an experienced guy. Every man has to go through that soul searching, saying, at what moment you say, fuck no, I'm not doing it anymore. And I want to step away and look at it. And I had to do that last March. And I haven't looked back since. Now, will I go back? NFL season starts next month. I'm still teetering on the clock saying, will I or won't I? Haven't decided as of yet.
Haven't made that decision yet.
You might want to. I need to show you something.
Oh, are we gonna show him? Okay.
Uh-oh.
We got going on, Steven.
Hey, we gotta. Hey.
I'm just saying.
Shut up. Gambit, you're gonna have to be in the Telegram group now. You know?
You said, here. Let me
send it via email, my man. Because I'm telling you, there are things I know I still can do. But man, you look at the games and when you hear, the CEO talk about how he's laughing about how the robot cars are going to eventually rule Uber and all this other stuff. He don't give a crap about the drivers. We all know that. And to get to this point when everybody's paying the money and trying to stay in the grind and he's laughing at us.
I don't know if you can see it.
He's been doing that.
There's my $50
He's been doing that. It's what they've
send
all
me
been doing.
Send me a screenshot via text.
Yeah.
In the mail.
All right.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm saying for those that didn't believe I got that $50 tip a couple days ago.
Right. There's still money out there, guys. I know that ain't going to go away, but that hustle when we're sitting here, formulating, and we know they got an AI working against us at all times, no matter how you come at it, they will come at you differently to play with your head. It's just a tough thing to stay in this game when you got bills to pay and doing it. And you guys can bet there's probably 4 to 5 million guys that they doing this to. And the 3 million that still know how to hack it and do it are doing it okay. But that 4 or 5 million that they're working on.
But you know what? But you know what, Gambit? It's not even about that. Because we all know we're getting hustled. Both sides of the marketplace are getting hustled. We both know it. Both sides know it, riders and drivers. And yet, like I said, in the morning, some people, when they get off the stream, they're going to turn on the on button. They're going to go to work. I get it. You got to pay bills.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
My issue was the way that Dara sat up there and flaunted it in our face. Like he just flapped his little nipple nuts on our fucking chin. And then the other fucking idiot, Risher, who I said from the word go was an idiot, decided to flip his little nuts on the table too with how good they're doing. That flaunting it in our face to me is what got to me.
And here is putting on the condom and saying, we're going to do a $20 billion buyback on your sweat and tears because we know you're stupid and we're going to show you you're stupid and show you how much money we've taken from you. This is going to let you know you're really stupid.
That part. So when we come all the way back to it, right? That's why you see what's scrolling across the bottom of the screen, right? You see what's scrolling across the bottom of the screen, right?
Right. Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. Every single one of us.
Every single one of us. Was it you, Vinny, or who said it when they said something about or like drivers are the worst enemy or whatever they call it?
I say it all the time. Drivers are
the drivers are the worst enemy when we all want to stand in solidarity, right? There's always gonna be that one dude that's like, "Fuck you guys, I'm making money."
Well, see, remember, Sergio did some clips of mine.
Your buddy in South Carolina.
I came on a ride share and they put some clips up. Sergio got a few thousand views and stuff because people didn't understand about how to make that $42 to $50 an hour. It still can do it. You can't do it all the time, but all guys. There was some guys coming on and said, just drive the 12 hours, screw it. Just do 12 hours a day. Hell no, man. I'm too old to be doing that.
I heard that, bro. Listen, I tried for 2 weeks, right? I was going out during the day. I was in an area where normally there's work, there's rides, right? Somebody asked the question why I don't do X. I don't do X. That's it. That's my choice. I don't do X rides. Do comfort rides pay any better than X rides? You know what? You can say it doesn't, but it actually does.
Yeah.
It's a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. I'm telling you, a couple bucks more works for me. I can't help Steven. I don't want to hear from Steven with his commercial fucking insurance
that's what Steven's doing. See, guys, and I haven't pulled that trigger on that BMW, guys, but I haven't felt flossy because of this freaking economy.
Steven?
I can't go in that BMW. I know I'm still a black man working, but you just can't go get that I-5 and think that you just got to look pretty in LA picking up chicks. I am not a young man anymore. I don't give a screw about picking up chicks in a hot car anymore. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Well, you have the gift of gab, though. I mean, you're a wonderful speaker, man. I don't know.
Listen, I love Gambit. I love Gambit.
I know, man. I still do.
The show anytime.
You can sell ice to the Eskimos, man. What are you talking about? I mean, I don't know why you're stuck on rideshare. Honestly.
No, guys.
There's so much potential here.
I used to sell tech for a long time, guys, and I still can do it. But you have to understand, when the rideshare came along, if they'd have had that 20 years ago, a player like myself, do you know how much money I could have been making quietly all the time, every afternoon when it was slow? That you could just go out and make a bunch of money, man. If that wasn't the way to do it, I wish it was here 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we used to be able to do it, and you know what? At the end of the day, if you choose your hours wisely,
right.
If you choose your hours wisely, you can still make money.
Yeah,
you can absolutely make money. Certain markets are going to do way better. Certain markets are going to do way better than others. Accept it. Know when you see somebody on YouTube or you see somebody on Twitter and they're sitting there banging their chest at how great they're fucking doing. Understand it's market driven. A ride is a ride. It doesn't matter. It's point A to point B.
Right.
It ain't going to matter if it's Sergio driving, Buddha driving, Steve, well, it will matter with Steven because he's getting more money than the rest of us. Pascal driving, you, me, it ain't going to matter. It's a car. It's clean.
Right.
It goes from point A to point B. You get in, you get out. That's it. Transaction done.
Right.
But certain markets just have more A to B rides than other markets. This is the way it is.
Right.
So
the big cities like LA, New York, places like in Chicago, that they are people that says, screw the cheap ride, give me a good car, clean car. I'm going to pay you $150. Screw that little $20 trip that you're trying to make. They're going to pay you that money. And this town still offers that.
Yes. Well, ours will be offering that in about another month. We still got another month. Well, because then people start trickling back in. So here in Southeast Florida, right? Dade and Broward County. So Fort Lauderdale, Miami, West Palm Beach. School went back in on Monday. And Melvin reached out to me because Melvin's from the area. He's familiar with the area. School went back in. Bro, when I tell you, fellas, there still ain't no surge out there. Ain't no surge out there in the mornings.
Nope.
Right. I remember seeing Dara saying something about they were going to start curtailing surge, similar following what Lyft Suit did. But you know what I see in the afternoons? I see Lyft throwing out $4 and $5 bonuses. I don't see anything from Uber. So is that because nobody's doing Lyft? Is that the deal?
Uber is still that bully on the beach flexing his muscles because they got the money worldwide. And when you got the money worldwide, you play that game in certain sectors of the world that says, I got the muscles and I get to flex my muscles on you. And there's nothing you can do about it because we got the manpower to do it.
This is true. Absolutely. Shout out real quick, Scott Robinson. I'm just going to tell you, no, we don't get, there's no refunds here, sir. Tell him, Steven, no refunds. Tell him no refunds. You don't get no refunds. and Mario, you know what? I'll try to get Mario here next week. If we do a show next week, I'm gonna try to do a show next week. Steven, listen, y'all gotta understand something. Steven is after me to do it and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. So don't yell at me, yell at Steven because he's not doing his job.
Consistency.
Steven's not doing his job. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's on me. All right.
Well,
Well, I was
between
a
you
little
and
worried, Benny,
Pascal,
because when you said that, and don't let them mess with your health, Benny. That's one of the things that when you said it stopped you, and I could tell it was messing with your health. Don't let this thing mess with your
well,
health
I'm
at
not gonna
all,
say it
man.
was
It's
messing
to a
with
point.
my mental health, like
I
my
know, but all
mental.
of the health, man.
Well,
Don't let it mess with you.
but what I'm saying is that when you come on here
Oh,
on the YouTube, okay, here, watch this, Sergio, you got a minute?
Yes.
I know you're busy over there,
No.
Sergio.
No. Yeah.
When you agreed to go on to the rideshare guy for the Show Me the Money Club,
Mhm.
what was your sole intent when you started that show? When you accepted that assignment, what was your purpose?
To do some investigative journalism.
For what purpose?
To crack the shady bullshit that they pulled, because I thought, fight fire with fire kind of a attitude, and substantive stuff as a proof, basically, as opposed to just hearsay, right? And I think we've done that quite well. So
It was to help drivers, correct?
ultimately, yeah, but I was more like the anti-corporate David Goliath kind of a situation, because whatever we're going to do, obviously, is going to help drivers ultimately, but fully well knowing that the companies would not budge, but we could get our licks in. And, we're not going to topple them. My idea or goal was not to take them down or anything like that, which is impossible anyway, but to at least, even out the playing field a little bit, just a little bit. That was
To
Make a
help drivers.
dent in the
At
universe.
the end of the day, it's to help drivers,
Yeah,
right? At
ultimately,
least
obviously.
that's how
Yeah.
I felt. When I got into this, it was to help drivers, because when I got started, we only had two guys that were worth the shit. No disrespect to Harry. Harry wasn't somebody I followed. I never vibed with Harry's content. It was good content. I just Harry and I ain't gonna take a walk together and go have a burger at Five Guys. It's just not gonna happen.
No.
Right?
Well,
It's not negative on Harry, because he does a damn good job. Him and I it ain't gonna happen. But we had Randy, right? The right Uberman, right? And we had Calvin, the simple driver. And that's what we had. That's what I had starting out in this game. This is before Sergio was even in the game. That's what we had. And so I wanted to be like them. I wanted to help them. But
guys,
as you can see,
don't really blame
you
them,
can't
Benny.
help.
Those guys framed it for the time of the moment, and what they were up against was the dynamic company changing and algorithm continuously evolving. Harry didn't evolve as fast, and that's why I think Sergio came on, because Harry, wasn't evolving fast enough, and Sergio was saying, "Full of shit, Harry. You're not even coming with the right stuff." And that's what I think Sergio was saying to him, like the thing is evolving, and Harry wasn't evolving fast enough as the app was evolving, and he was on his ass because of it.
Especially when they made
Sergio-
that shit.
I mean, there is some truth to that, but that struggle within has been going on, because I started with him like 6 years ago, so almost 7 years now.
Right.
And I didn't do the YouTube thing for like 3 years, but I've been writing quite a lot for Harry for 4 years before I did the YouTube thing. And that was just a idea that just took off. But the point is, everything I did, even on the writing side, was completely different than what Harry's original contributors would do. And I would go against it, actually. I would just go like, you guys have no fucking idea what you're doing. You guys are giving the wrong advice. And then even on the articles, like one week, one article would come out by Jay saying that, I took every single trip and made like $28 an hour. I go like, yeah, I took only like 1 out of 10 when things were good. And I made $60 an hour, and I doubled your earnings.
Right.
And so, but it was like that struggle was there. But ultimately, I think Harry figured out that he actually did figure out that the business is going like sideways, not his business, the rideshare business in general. Right. And then there was no voice on the channel to amplify that. That's saying this is bullshit. Right. He would be like, all yes, man, all that shit. And my personality is that I don't need Harry's money. I was going to go like, I'm going to just say what I'm going to say. And then, to his credit, though, he allowed it to happen. It's his channel. He didn't have to do it. and
Right.
but then everything else is history. So the point is, I still am going to keep fighting what I'm doing, but I have already I went to lunch with Harry last week. I know exactly the minute I'm quitting the rideshare guy right now. I know, and it's not that far down the road, but I think it was a good run, and I think I enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed creating this community. I enjoyed talking to drivers, thousands of drivers. I enjoy helping them out. But yeah, I know when I'm quitting, which is great, and it's going to be, it was a hell of a ride. It's been a hell of a ride, and we have a lot coming out. We really have a lot coming up, and always working on shit. Always trying to get drivers money that they're owed somehow, because it's really difficult to deal with these companies. They really are. They're very powerful people.
Wouldn't it be good, Sergio, for us in California to get part of that $20 billion of that buyback and say, sorry, drivers, we took so much from you, and $10 billion of this is going to our drivers that we took a lot of money from. Wouldn't that be a great way?
No, they wouldn't do that. They would not have. They wouldn't do that. The reason they wouldn't do that is because, honestly, I don't want to sound like an asshole here, but as a corporate manager, you have this is corporate America. It's not just Uber. Every company is the same. Maybe with the exception of a couple, Costco, maybe Trader Joe's, maybe whatever. But every company is the same, right? They look out for the shareholders. They have fiduciary responsibilities. They know what's coming their way. The buyback is to support when the stock starts sliding because it's going to make their earnings look better. I mean, they're literally buying back 15% of the company. And when these autonomous vehicles show up, Tesla scales, Uber is not going to do that well. They already know that. There's a lot of internal talk about that. And they need to support the equity. And they don't want who wants to give up $190 billion of equity? Nobody does. And they wouldn't have done that. And honestly, if I was their CEO, I don't think I would have done that. If I was
what about that lawsuit that the guys got to hear, that Rideshare United thing? Would they give up $1 billion?
Now that's going to be. I can't say much about that because I'm actually in the negotiations of that. I'm like completely involved in that. That is going to be one big. How many zeros? There's I forgot how many zeros are in a billion. That's going to be
the dollar's
historic.
not worth shit. The billion is not going to.
That's going to be historic, and we'll see what's going to happen there.
I'm not
I
sure.
certainly want my share of that for sure. I drove from 2016 to 2020. So I'm like, yeah.
Casey says we're going to miss you, Sergio. He ain't going nowhere. He'll be around here.
I'll just hang around, and then, but I want to actually do different things. I want to use my finance abilities to actually still do good for drivers. We talked about that a few weeks ago here. I'm really working hard on creating not exit strategy, but an alternative for drivers whose heads are in the sand. We had a bunch of them yesterday on the channel who said, "Oh, autonomous vehicles are not going to do anything. Nobody wants to get into these things." And I'm going like, Jesus fucking Christ.
They don't know.
And I'm like,
got no clue.
That Come light, on over to Inglewood and see 150 of them working when they're scattering.
That light at the end of the tunnel is a massive train coming at you people. And
funny
they
thing
don't
is,
understand it.
They literally have their parking lot right next to SoFi and the Forum.
Yeah. So and that's only 300 Waymos, right? But the point I'm trying to make is I'm going to still be involved, but maybe in more of a, run something that I'm trying to put together, and give drivers a choice, have skin in the game, that kind of thing. But it's not going to be the week-to-week grind of talking shit to Uber and whatever. That's
Hey Sergio, here's an idea, Sergio. Go ahead and create that rideshare ETF and put that money in there and let everybody grow with that. What you're doing.
I'm definitely going to do something like that. It doesn't have to be exactly that, but it's going to be very similar to that. And I think I'm qualified to do it. So but it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of money. It's a lot of work, and I'm gonna do my best to do something like that because I think that's the future. I have believed that is the future now. You know, maybe a year ago I would be like, those fucking things are not going to go anywhere. But now I do.
You were like that a year ago. God damn it.
Yeah, I was like, but I'm entitled to change my mind, which I have. And
this is why I like you, brother.
And that comes from being a good trader, man. You got to change your mind once in a while. You can't just be saying pray, hope and pray doesn't get you anywhere.
I knew we were screwed the minute I saw a Waymo on a creepy street. It was dark and their lights were out and they were parked to the side. And I said, this damn thing is following me. God damn it.
Yeah. And Waymo is not even the threat, I think, honestly. But scalability is not there. But anyway, so my thing is, even if I quit RSG, which I know exactly the hour I'm going to quit RSG, and Harry knows.
Oh my God!
Oh, I do. I'm telling you, Vinny, I do. I'm telling you, I went to lunch with Harry on Friday, and I go like, he goes, what are you thinking?
I'm telling you. I'm just saying it's like
one of
like
Sergio's investment deals is going to be the thing that Sergio got some money put away. It's just going to roll over, and there's going to be $50 million. He's going to say, "I'm done with this. I don't have to talk about it anymore."
Listen,
contrary to popular belief, I don't get paid a lot by RSG, so I'm doing it honestly. I'm doing it out of love. RSG doesn't pay my bills, but
I heard that. I'm 155 days in a wake up. I know exactly what I'm short.
Yeah, RSG don't pay the bills, but look, it's some side hustle, side income. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I'm definitely enjoying doing what I'm doing. But all I want to do is I don't want to piss off Uber and Lyft to the point that they will not allow my fleet to be on their network. That's all I want to do.
Exactly.
That's all I want to do. I want to plug the fucking thing in and fart while I'm sleeping and make me money. That's all I want to do.
That's what I'm doing.
That's all I want to do. So, and then
right, Buddha?
Scott says,
$1,000
bet anyone. Scott says, I bet anyone $100 Sergio starts a finance channel.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Shut up.
Now, the worst thing is now you have my number. Now I'm fucked. I'm just
no, I didn't send him your number.
Oh, I texted him the Telegram chat group link from my number as opposed to my Google Voice number. I made a huge mistake.
You went personal.
Google Voice.
Yeah, you went personal, Sergio.
Number. And now I know I'm screwed.
Well, wait a
minute.
I know
I'm going to get a text like 3 in the morning.
Wait a minute.
Some
wait.
Is that the one I have?
Your personal number?
Yeah.
Do I have your personal number or do I have your Google number?
You have my personal number, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
What about me?
Okay.
Yeah, you have my personal number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. What about me?
Yeah, what about me?
Oh my God!
You don't know what I have. Oh,
let me see. Hold on.
Here, I'll
We're
text
don't
you right
even hit me up no more, bro.
Yes, you have my personal number.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. It's like I'm just some random out there. Just here, just email me.
You know how you have, you know when you have Sergio's private number is when he shows up as a green bubble.
I don't have an iPhone.
I don't have an iPhone either.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's right. Tell him, Sergio. Tell him.
My whole house has an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone.
Exactly.
I never had an iPhone. I love the company. Don't get me wrong. But anyway, so I want to do this, and I'm going to do it. I whatever it takes, it's going to happen, and I'm qualified to do it, and I have the contacts to take it over the finish line. So, it's just a timing thing now. That's all there is to it. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steven, take a look at the bottom.
For fuck's sake, man. Scott, if my number is floating around somewhere, I know it's you.
There's no number up there, buddy. I just messing with Buddha.
No, I'm down to Scott. Scott goes like, "Don't worry, Sergio, your number is safe with me." I'm going like, "Listen, bro, I fucking change. Well, I can't change my number. I'm fucked now." I'll just block you, Scott. How about this? I'll block your ass.
Show me the money.
I'll block you.
No, he's gonna say he's gonna take your number.
He's gonna put it on.
I'll put it on a bathroom stall. Yeah, exactly.
I'll block your ass, Scott.
Oh my God. For a good ride, call Sergio. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that what he said? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go eat my one meal a day. and
Enjoy.
and then take a shower. I fucking stink, bro. Fuck. Anyway, Viva Barca.
Awesome.
Much love to you all. Okay, so last time
Hala Madrid.
when I was on, I said buy WRD. It was $7.65 range.
Right.
Stock closed at 10 today, so that's up about 40%. So today's without being financial advice, today's pick, not at the horse races, but today's pick. It's a little bit of an expensive stock, but you know, you guys have to live with it. I think, or you may have to live with it. And let me pull it out of the bag because. Do you guys like shorting things, or you just only buy things? You guys don't like shorting things?
Mini shorts.
Short?
These guys have watched me do it. They've watched
I'm gonna
me
have
short.
confidence, Sergio.
They watch me go long.
Are you guys
Okay,
are you guys equipped to short shit?
I was
No, you
short.
gotta have
You
margin.
tell me I got 20 minutes to
Okay,
make my money.
I am currently shorted, but the short is JOBY. It's about an $18 stock.
Joby.
I would like you. I would not like you. I would. I think it's going to die. So,
Joby Aviation. I remember this. I remember when they were like $5.
yeah. Okay.
What the fuck?
Well,
Haven't looked
there's
at
a
them in
company
forever.
with zero sales, zero revenue, not earnings. It's worth about $16 billion. Short with both hands. That'll be the end of that. And then cover probably at 10, makes 60% maybe.
So how do they have 2,000 employees if they have zero sales?
We don't give a fuck about any of that. Everybody knows that already. Tell me something I don't know, and then we'll talk about it.
Right.
2,000 employees.
That's right.
They're burning cash like anybody's business. They have this. Those are the
subsidiaries.
flying
Uber.
Jetson.
What is Uber Elevate?
Send those
Flying Jetson
send those
cars,
employees
whatever
Eddie
the fuck
saying,
it is.
all right, people,
It's one
go
of
work
their-
harder. Nobody cares.
Anyway, there you go.
I remember Joby.
That's the recommendation.
Yeah,
So
Without
I
being
remember.
financial or trading advice. It's NFA, not financial advice.
So Uber Elevate is one of their
Let
subsidiaries.
me put it up.
You guys stop reading news, man. News means nothing. Ooh, nice.
Not
Steven.
financial advice,
Thank you.
but have a coffee anyway.
Is that what the thing with you?
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, Steven, I'm gonna send out the word. You find the first you send out the word for the first 10K Tesla. Let me know when you find one. We'll just jump on that one just for the football
Beautiful.
season.
All you had to do is one of those, Steven, and then put it in Bitcoin. All you have to do.
Oh, I get more than those.
Hey, that's a unicorn, though. Come on now, you're not gonna.
I mean,
on the tip, yeah.
I mean,
All right, so-
look at that.
so before Sergio-
Steven has 10K right now that he could have bought 2 Priuses with and had have been a fleet owner by now. But no. His 10,000 is not doing shit for him right now in his pocket.
Hold on, Buddha. Hold on, Buddha. At least he has the real number. Okay, calm down over there.
Huh? Oh my god.
I gotta defend my brother from another mother, bro.
Man, me and Steven were having a
Well,
great
listen,
conversation.
if I
the other
don't
day.
if I don't defend Steven, but I trash Tristan, you're gonna call me a racist.
What?
What?
Hey, Vinny, all you gotta do is like, hey, how
Sergio,
can
why
I
was
be
Tristan
racist?
getting all up in your business?
Hey, bro, look.
So Jesus.
Who's Tristan?
So, all right, I'll text you that one.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus.
Oh! I know who that is. I know who he is. I know.
Yeah,
You know, the master troll, always begging for attention on Twitter.
Hey,
Hey,
Yes,
my
sir.
ass. Hey, my ass.
Hey, man.
He done
Tolerance.
tried me
You gotta
one
be
too
tolerant.
many times, bro.
Tolerance.
You know what? You're right, Sergio. You can be tolerant until you can't be tolerant.
Okay.
You know, there's a famous line in the movie Roadhouse.
Yeah.
You are to be nice until it's time not to be nice.
Exactly.
I
You
got
understand?
you. I got you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
look at
That's
these
all I'm
old
saying.
heads talking.
Oh
Nice.
God.
I'm just
Okay,
saying.
so I'm gonna go eat. Honestly, I'm stuck starving. But listen, guys, this is awesome. This is much better than fucking talking rideshare. Although at the end we kind of went into the rideshare as usual.
That's
Yeah.
right. Well,
It's
that's
all
what,
about life, Sergio. We love about life. Talk is always good.
this
Yeah,
is
man.
why it is
rideshare is not
called.
end all be all. Rideshare can suck it. Rideshare, forget
Yeah.
rideshare. Rideshare is, first of all, rideshare is not even rideshare, for fuck's sake. Whatever that is.
Thank you.
Right.
I'm
That's
like,
100 yep.
rideshare, Uber, Lyft are going to do what they're going to do. They're not going to change.
Nope.
Nope.
They're not going to do anything that benefits anything other than themselves. However, and I was not being kind to a driver who was like on the chat yesterday while I was flying. I caught it. And when I said, because we were talking about Uber's and Lyft's earnings, and I was like, I wasn't gloating, but I go, shit, they're become a free cash flow machine. They're throwing so much free cash flow. They wanted to buy $20 billion of the stock back. And then he goes, oh, you shill. I'm like, I go, wouldn't you like to have bought Uber at $23 a share when you just figured out after driving with upfront fares that you're about to get fucked in the ass? Because that's when Uber turned, and quadruple later, you could have all bought the fucking stock. I bet you.
And I do believe somebody did say, if you can't beat them, join them.
You bet. I did.
I'm like, I know.
Hey,
that's what I'm talking about. I remember when you said it,
bro.
Oh yeah, somebody did say that.
Yeah, it was Sergio on this show.
He did, exactly.
Yeah, he did say that. I think I heard of that.
And then I'm like, fuck Uber. Who cares? You make me money. I'll buy some shares. Fuck it. I'm like,
you would have bought 10 shares of Uber back in the day. You made more making money with Uber stock than working for Uber driving.
You bet.
Of course.
No.
You bet.
That's why you take the money. You take the money and bounce, bro. Take the money and bounce.
Yeah. All be nice to each other. Life is short. Play hard.
William.
Right,
one last thing before you do
William.
One last thing. One last thing, Sergio.
Yes, sir.
CPI tomorrow. Same thing as PPI yesterday.
Yeah, all fake numbers, bro.
Rip up, drop down, and take off again.
Probably. I'm pretty close to buy some puts tomorrow, so because I got to protect my long side, but
right.
Yeah. Look, man. I'm telling you guys. We're in just a melt up mode, and then Marcus now pricing in a rate cut, right? So 3 rate cuts, in fact. I mean, we're in like this Goldilocks kind of an area, and every single number that the government puts out is a lie, because what they do is next month they revise. They have a revision, how they do with the unemployment numbers and CPI, PPI, all that shit. All I know is, do not believe anything on that. Don't trade on numbers. But
I trade what I see. I trade what I see in front of me.
What's in front of you is there. That's the best. Let's see. Trading is something really, really wonderful, because at that millisecond when you're trying to buy something, there is a person with a diametrically opposed opinion of you selling you something, because they're saying it's going to go down. That's why I'm selling. And you're saying it's going to go up. I'm buying. And it's a wonderful thing. Now, obviously, you can read the tea leaves and be ahead of that person. But my point is, government gaslights all of you. Don't believe a word the government says, regardless of who's in charge. Trust. Okay, say, Nancy, I liked you, but now I know QE has nothing to do with the stock I'm shorting, bro. Come on now. No, that's okay. I'm gonna hammer that thing. I'm gonna take that thing to single digits, and then we're all gonna go, anybody shorted that piece of shit, that's not worth the paper it's printed on. And then you're all gonna go like, no, we didn't do it. I'm like, okay, fine.
Well, come on. To be fair, people don't understand that shorting requires margin, X amount of dollars into an account, a personal account. Not everybody's got it like that, bro.
No,
they can go long, but they can't go short. You know how that is.
10 shares. You don't have to short thousands of shares.
Well, you better have that money behind you to short the 10 shares. Some people like Buddha, you know, who only gets the Google number, can't afford the real number.
I'm lucky at this time.
I don't want to pick on Buddha.
Hey, at least I'm lucky. Hey, at least I'm lucky enough to be there with Sergio on his birthday and say happy birthday.
By the way, that reminds me.
Then he never said happy birthday to Mr. Sergio or said
when was his birthday.
Damn, you don't even know? That's crazy, bro.
Jeez. March 29th.
What the fuck?
And you call him your friend.
Wait. First of all, I'm not taking warm showers with Sergio on the Pacific Palisades land over there like you ain't doing, okay, bro? Let you and Sergio walking hand in hand and through the Palisade fires leftovers, okay? I live on the East Coast, okay, bro? We have warm water over here in the ocean. We're not freezing our little cojones up over there in that water, okay? True. I don't want to hear that. That's number one. Number two, Sergio, when was your birthday?
March 29th.
Mm-hmm. I told him happy birthday. I texted him happy birthday.
Probably did. And I thank you for it. And okay, just trust me, bro. Okay, just trust me, bro. Listen, you know, it seems like you know what the fuck is up. So, Sergio, the reason short squeezes exist, we don't get caught in short squeezes. We hedge ourselves. There's all kinds of things. So, if you want to learn about this, you should subscribe to my finance channel. Just trust me, bro, because you will learn quite a bit how to protect.
Oh, great! Sergio got an OnlyFans for tech bros. Nice.
Finance
oh my God!
Finance bros. Finance bros.
They call it FinTwit.
Hey, Buddha! I did not pick on you since we had the budgeting issue about a couple 3 months ago.
Everybody wants another. Everybody's been asking me, "Oh, we need another Buddha's budget."
I hope you're not just sitting in your car and still fucking driving and doing this as opposed to investing and learning.
I'm doing both.
I have a feeling you're not doing any of that. You just fall back into the comfort zone again, making a little bucks here and there. Bro, you're the youngest of the group. You're the youngest of the group. You have such a great future.
I'm going to give you guys a little hint. If you guys don't have a Fidelity account, get yourself a Fidelity account, guys.
Do whatever you need to do. I bet you don't have it. And you know, it pains me to fucking see that.
Next week, and I'm going to hold Steven to this, okay, because this was his idea. Next week, we're going to talk finance. We're going to, simple, basic.
No, next week. Let's not. Hold on a second. Class is in session. Hold on. No, next week. Next week, we can't do next week.
What the fuck you mean?
What the fuck I mean? I have other shit. I may have other shit. Just hold on a second.
Sergio's calling shots now. Sergio's calling shots.
So this is the Rideshare Garage by Sergio.
I think if you guys don't talk finance, I should be kind of here. That's all I'm
saying. Vinny gave him a better check than Harry did, huh?
So that's what happened, Vinny. Jeez.
Don't even try.
Okay, you know what?
Don't even try.
Can we share screens on StreamYard?
Yeah.
Depends on what you're sharing.
No. Can I share screens on StreamYard?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, fine. I'll share my setup with you guys, and then you guys will see.
Oh. We're getting into the nitty-gritty, huh? Sheesh. Didn't know we're going to be this intimate.
Isn't it nice to have financial buddies in this world, guys? When you get a financial buddy, it just feels good sometimes.
Yep.
See that? See, Sergio? See that beautiful, handsome guy right there? That's me sharing my screen.
There you go. Sounds good. Just trust me, bro. It's my name, Sergio Avidian. Add Sergio Avidian. Go subscribe, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, let me go find it real quick, and I'll tag it up in since Sergio doesn't want to do
honestly, I think we could do a great favor to a lot of people, especially drivers, who think they're so deep in shit that there is no coming out of it. I mean, I understand it's a struggle, but even like $10 a week, $20 a week, $50 a week, $5 a week, whatever you can do, it's better to invest. It doesn't, and then most of them are going to say, I'm not 60 years old, I'm 50. It does not fucking matter.
Tell those young guys, Sergio,
You invest.
No romance without finance. They'll understand.
Yeah, it's
that
all
part.
those YNs, right, Sergio?
Huh?
Steven's like, oh god.
What do you say?
All right, there it's posted. I posted it in the chat. You
Thank
can
you,
get the
thank
link
you.
to Sergio's channel. Okay, so it's there.
I would love to. I
There
would
you
love to really participate in that because I think we can do some really good. We can do really good.
Okay,
There's a lot of
so
false information out there on the YouTube channels and shit.
Oh yeah, there's tons of
There's
it.
a lot of
Tons of it, bro.
This
Tons
is
of
why
it.
you guys have to subscribe down below to Sergio Vidian's OnlyFans, guys. His financial thing is crazy.
Here we go, Buddha.
And while you pull
Eddie.
your money out and wait for Sergio, go QQQ VOO.
Oh,
Q,
yeah,
Q,
that's one
Q.
way. That's one way.
QQQ. All
one
right.
way.
All right. I want to. Where the fuck am I? What am I doing here?
It's one way, man. It's one way. There's many ways to skin the cat in that game. It's one way.
Trust me, bro.
But
so Buddha, by the time, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you like until the end of the year. So
That's too
by
much
the
time.
end of the year, I would like you to
That's too
have
much
a
time.
trading account set up and an investment account set up.
A what?
And
A what?
empty those shoe boxes out, Buddha. No more shoe boxes, my man. Take them shoe boxes. Cash them in.
Well,
All right,
this
Buddha,
is what,
Buddha,
so look,
Buddha. I'm gonna have you
either
set.
this by the end of this month or by the beginning of the next month. I'm gonna get
giving you the end of the year, bro, because I know you're a procrastinator. I'm giving you until the end of the year.
Oh,
okay.
To have a funded trading account and an investment account.
Okay.
Funded.
And Buddha, when in doubt,
with whatever money,
get
doesn't
yourself
matter
a
how much money.
crypto.com account. You can do crypto and you can do stocks right now, my man.
Yeah,
Just
I have
click on it. If
crypto.
you
I
need
already
that
have a
link, I'll let you do it.
crypto.com account.
Fuck the crypto.com. Go to Robinhood, open a couple of accounts there. There you go.
Damn that, we're going Webull. I'll get him set up this week. Next week.
Go
Next
to
week.
Webull.
But you don't actually
wherever.
own. You don't actually own the coins there. Go to Uphold.
Oh my God, here we go. Okay, we're not. You know what? We can have that debate.
Everybody's gonna get
maybe. Hey,
okay.
Hey,
for crypto. Listen to me. Okay. Crypto, listen to me.
Steven. Hey, Steven, Vinny,
or
Sergio.
Pascal, because Pascal knows something. All right.
Hey, how come on the next
Buddha,
episode?
I'm gonna tell you, crypto will let you make your own gift cards to buy sandwiches from all the little stores right now, my man. You can take your crypto and make your own.
So this is what we'll do next week. Wait. Time out.
How about next week?
Okay, I'm gonna put.
How about next week? We can have like a pros and cons of using each platform.
All right. I told him to be quiet. Did I not tell him to be quiet?
Platform.
I told him to be quiet.
Rideshare? Fuck rideshare.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. You done talking now, Buddha?
Yes, master.
That's right.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
master.
Michael, there is no Schwab. It's Thinkorswim now. They migrated to Thinkorswim, so you can open the Schwab. But if you want a platform, Thinkorswim is better than Schwab.
Yeah, Thinkorswim is. All right. So next week, since Sergio's not going to be able to be here for that, next week, Steven and I will have some sites that you guys can go check out to open up these accounts. You just said you couldn't do it next week. What are you doing, Sergio? You're killing me.
I was like saying, let me check my schedule, but then okay, I guess I'm not doing it. There you go.
No.
I won't be here. So
listen, bro. I'm gonna start calling you Loretta in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna start calling you Loretta in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
When I said let's do a finance show next week, you lost your shit.
No,
got up,
I was
stomped your feet, and said no. Right,
Vinny, I was checking my schedule to see what I have next Wednesday at the time you guys kick off at 6 p.m. That's what I was doing. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So you have time for us next week, for us peasants?
You guys will start it off, and then we'll come in.
And then you'll join us? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
We'll
okay.
come in. And then
we'll have some stuff next week. We'll have some Upholds and some cryptos and Coinbase. We'll have Thinkorswim. We'll have Webull, Robinhood. We'll have links to all of that shit. So anybody wants to come back next week on the show, and you guys in the chat, because the chat is what makes the show. I can talk to these guys at any time.
Okay.
We need
This guy is dangerous. Just trust me, bro. Put his comment up.
Which one?
The one from like fourth from the bottom. where it says someone get Buddha hip to zero DTs. Buddha, don't even walk near zero DTs. Don't even sniff zero DTs.
What the
And
hell is that?
Don't even have your neighbor sniff zero DTs.
Don't even ask about zero DTEs.
Yeah, don't even ask about zero DTEs. Don't even until you're like maybe 3 years down the road. You know, just
what is DTEs?
Don't worry
about it. Didn't he just say not to ask?
It's gonna be so much fun.
Don't ask, bro. Don't ask.
Football, financing, and fun.
If it has a zero in front of it, Buddha, if it has a zero in front of it, just ignore it. Just keep going by it.
That's going to be your account value if you touch that. That's what's going to be.
Probably. See, all y'all old heads kind of keep it a secret now. Damn it! The fuck? You know what?
Not a secret.
This is why we have AI. So I can be like, you know what? What the fuck is a zero DTE?
He literally told you.
Buddha.
Literally in 3 years.
Buddha, let me ask you a question, Buddha.
Yes, master.
If you walk by a fire and it's fucking hot, are you going to stick your hand in it?
Maybe.
You're fucking full of shit.
I'm out of here. What the
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
How did they tolerate you at the house, man?
No, Buddha's one of those fireworks guys. Every 4th of July, he's shooting off $10,000 for fireworks right in front of his house. He does it every year.
Dog.
He's one of those guys. I lost 3 fingers.
That's exactly like zero DTEs right there, shooting off 10,000 fireworks. Right in
see, this is where you got it wrong.
You get
Mr. Gambit. I use all my EBT on fucking fireworks.
There you go.
Oh god.
I love the firework guy accepts EBT for fireworks.
Jesus.
Oh, you go to the forbidden fruit?
To see, huh?
Oh my god.
Look at this shit. Like, it's gone to shit already. That's like,
don't tell anybody how much you lost.
Oh my god. What is this?
Hey, Buddha,
I want you to
sell 20 wide body, 2% deviated iron condor, and then we'll see how you do it. Okay?
I don't know what you just said.
Ask ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Damn it! Now I gotta go rewatch the whole damn thing just to listen to that.
Just watch this last fucking 10 minutes with zero DTEs and shit. Yeah, don't near it.
Love you, Buddha.
Okay.
This is why we need more younger heads in this shit, because all these old heads talking about some. See, this is why we call it the Garage Hangout, because all the old heads be talking in their own language.
I would like you actually, Buddha, I would like you to trade zero DTs. Just give me the money ahead of time, and then it'll be okay. Just
Jesus Christ. Do you accept DVT or food stamps, Mr. Sturgis?
No, you can't trade with food stamps.
We're using the hood currency, if you know what I'm saying.
That's right. This is the funny part.
Oh my God. Too funny. All right, so next week we'll look forward to that. I hope you guys can appreciate the new name and the new direction we're going in here. Obviously, we're all connected through rideshare, but we're all going to get the fuck out on our own.
The name should be F Rideshare. F Rideshare channel.
You do it first on Tuesday night. You do it first on Tuesday night, and we'll follow suit on Wednesday night. Okay? I got coconuts. Do you? You got coconuts? I got coconuts.
Actually, the funny thing was, Harry said that to me. He goes like, I watched one of the shows. He goes like, you guys should have a talk with yourselves and reality check and don't do rideshare. And I'm going like, yeah, I did that. He goes, why'd you do that? I'm like, that's what reality is, Harry.
Yeah, that's what the reality is out there. I know you've been disassociated
right before you go on your 8-10 day vacation. I'm like, that's what
I'm still out here driving. Yeah.
Hey,
Vinny had a rideshare epiphany, and I said, my man, I got to tell him when he had his epiphany, I was like, oh my God, Vinny shouting out what 4 million drivers feel right now. Do I keep doing it or don't I keep doing it? What the hell?
Well, bro, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It's not like I didn't know.
You should have heard
It's
the
just-
background conversations when Vinny was like, you know what? I never felt like what you said was so true. He's like, get your money
Yeah.
and bounce. He's like, I'm so done. I'm not here to fix anything. No. Like all the rants and this and that, we've said it over and over and over and over and over again.
Hey,
Bro,
Steven.
it's
We're
like I
taking
told
the channel
Steven.
in a different direction. We're taking
That's it. That's it. That's what I said. I said enough with trying to make people understand that. Well, I understand you got to be out here, and you know what? That one, you know what? You know who you are. I know your ass is watching. Okay, Mr. Facebook man. I know your ass is watching, and it's a lot of motherfuckers got no choice but to be out here because it's the only way they can make any money right now to pay their bills. So you, sir, can kiss my fucking ass anyway. Okay.
Okay,
Anyway,
calm
he's the
down,
one-
Slim Shady.
No, hey, listen. Wait, man. Don't make me go get my little friend, man. He's right here, bro. I got my little friend right here, bro.
I always knew it was a
I'm just
little
saying.
thing, dog. You don't gotta tell me twice.
Okay. Well, you bend over and see which foot you get. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Ouch.
I like how Sergio's
Anyway.
still in the fucking conversation before leaving.
Hey, it could be worse. You could be over the hood of a Rivian. And on that note,
Oh!
we're gonna wind this show down and call it a night. To all those
He
that
doesn't
joined
know.
us tonight,
Scotty
spread the
doesn't know.
word. Spread the word. The Garage Hangout is the new name of the show. You guys see the new thumbnail. We appreciate you hanging with us for the past couple of years. It's the Rideshare Garage. This is a new direction. Get on board. This is what we're doing, and we hope you join us. Outside of that, we will see everybody next week. Oh, and the vlog will be back on Friday. I'll start my vlog back on Friday. I took a week off. Sergio told me I got to get back to work.
That's right.